Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her!
Huh?
She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Then he's my...
Give it time.
I can't stand that doll.
But it's us.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her!
Huh?
She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Then he's my...
Give it time.
I can't stand that doll.
But it's us.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her! She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Not a Santa for your Christmas, guys, but I brought you some surprises today. Of course, it's your boy STZ on the casting desk, and with me is Pichi. None other than Pichi will be there for entertaining you all. But before that, Pichi, are you ready to unveil something for the audience?
Yes, sir. We are. And there's a reason why we're having top 16, the top teams, and of course, it was all leading to this moment. We will be hosting our first tournament that's gonna be very, very soon. The registration has started. You want to register in your team, do join up the Discord server and also the WhatsApp server for the updates. It is going to be the Battle of Crown, and the prize pool being 15,000 rupees plus 3,000 diamonds up for the grab. What is it going to be? Teams, let's get ready. 128 slots. The stage is bigger this time around.
Of course, last time we promised you to bring you the best action possible for the audience and for the team members as well. And this time we brought you all the 128 teams. The battle for the crown is here, guys. The registration are on. It's on to the Discord server of Algambo Esports. It's also available in the Instagram handle. So you just go and follow our social handles to grab your slots. And I hope you all will participate in the tournament, not as a player but as a viewers as well. And which like last time we talked about it, I told like 16 elites team Scream, then we hosted the 32 elite Scream, and then we talked about 64. But the main thing is the surprise coming out from Algambo Esports. It's not about a 64 elite Scream, but directly a tournament, 128 teams, and they will be going for a 15,000 prize pool tournament. Like, this is huge, this is immense right now. INR, and the top three teams will grab the prize pool, guys. So are you all ready for it? But before that, the weekly clash is on, guys. As we're here, it's Monday and Wednesday. We always there for the weekly clash. So now the first game is between Team Clutch Guard versus Team Valiant Goals. Which before the real showdown stars, this is the prep for the showdown. Do you think like something going to happen like these teams who have immensely played well in the last 32 elite scream, they're going to be there in this 128 tournament, and now this is a tournament, it got a proper prize pool and everything. So now big teams will also be there. Elite teams of MOBA community will be there. So do you think like this new teams will provide the same energy against those elite teams and those top dogs of India?
Definitely need that energy coming in. Now, this is why we are holding this scrims now to remind you that last week of games. So I already the three teams Google.
Different perspectives, the same truth. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, and with this, you can say that Clutch God are getting the first pick in this BO3 series so far, going to the first pan onto the carry and the Marshall. They're taking out the meta here, in which the Marshall, the new hero, which is actually not a big trade, big problem, but still in a good hand, on a proper hand, with a proper synergy, it can actually bring so much damage and so much setups for the team with that golden hour. So, needed to get banned. So he is onto the ban list, and now the Valiant Ghosts went for the Beatrix, and Kadita was not expecting that Beatrix though in the ban list, but still, like against the Clash God, it may be a respect towards the goal laner of the Clash God. And now Pichi is back again, and there is a Sora ban and a Freya from Valiant Ghosts. This is like a little bit older, but still
Yeah.
it works. But into the new patch, Pichi, if you have gone through it, Harith, he got buffed. He got immensely buffed right now. So do you think we're gonna see a Harith play here into the jungle or into the gold?
Well, I feel like we might be able to see that during the tournament rather than now, because hey, it's the last week of the scrims. Both the teams have been, showing their strong suits every single time, so they are gonna do the same. As much as I remember, Valiant Goals and Clutch God as well. If I'm correct, Clutch Gods are someone who loves to go for a bit of, a mid to late game. So again, picking up something early, it is a bit interesting to see. Now, Zushin being open and the Satan as well. Now, is this a good pick though? Because one thing I have noticed that when there is a Zushin on your side, you tend to pick up a counter, something possibly like a Lilia, but Satan, an offensive side, really loving that pick.
I mean, at this point, if you're gonna talk about the ZTN, is more like a proper burst kind of mage, and Jushin will be on the utility side. So that's the reason they went for the ZTN. But at the same time, we're going to see the Minotaur into the front line, and like against the Jushin, the continuous hindrance, continuous taunts with the Lantern player. How can you persist with that Minotaur? Like you don't have any proper stun or like something kind of skill. You cannot even go back without the flicker, and you not even you're going to be in the flicker. You might be opting that revitalize for yourself. So all these problems, and you're against the Jushin. Are you sure about it? But still, they went for it. So maybe they are onto the comfort side. Like they're properly hinged with that Minotaur pick. So therefore that's the reason Valiant goals. They don't want to go for anything else. But for now, Clutch caught two picks coming in. Maybe the jungle Suyu or the Harith into the gold, or maybe something raunchy out there in the room, like a Khalid or a Gatod. Okay, it's a Khalid.
Oh, Khalid, yep, we would definitely got that Khalid coming here, and it's a bit of a early gank onto the jungle, and to prevent that, there you go. It's going to be a aggressive EXP laner as well. Was expecting something like a glue, the Lapu Lapu or the Sora as well, but again, Sora being banned, I don't think that will be picked up. Now, Valiant Goals looking at the bans back again, they have done their homework. Beatrix out of the way, so that means marksman will be targeted. Now there you go, Claude is here now for the carry as well. I feel like carry might be next or maybe picked up as well, but there you go, exp laners as well. Crazy. Ash, look at that, we are getting a new ban in this meta. How are you liking the Hanabe ban so far?
No, not so favorable ban for me because I really don't like the Hanabi into the ban list. You can easily counter the Hanabi. I don't know. People have a lot of problem with the Hanabi and Layla, but Clint, Claude can be the solution against that Hanabi. Even you can come up with a proper like Lunox or maybe a Harith against that Hanabi as well. But for now, sustain with the setup. They're going for the Alice and a Granger. This is what I'm talking about. Like in a scrim, your potential is higher. You don't have to worry about your elimination or something like that. So you can try out something. You can easily go for something which is not favorable so much with their draft, and that's the reason they went for this artillery. That is the Granger against this Irithel. But the main question about it is with this Irithel being there and the Lancelot as well. Do you think like Valen Goals have a better draft against Clutch Corp? I mean, it seems though to me.
Hey,
Counter.
that's true. I don't see much of a counters coming here, but the problem is Alice. Now, Alice is also a very good draft, in my opinion. And talking about that, it is a great backline destructor. So, Valiant Goals, I think the May is going to have a bit of a problem, but at the same time, it is a Zatian. The passive will save her for a brief moment, but not for long. So, she will have to play very, very safe. But that was the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Do predict which team will be winning it. And as usual, it's going to be a best of three. There we go. Let's go into the land of dawn.
Land of Dawn is all set for the fire. Valen Goals going against Clutch God for a BO3 weekly Scream Clash at the Algambo Esports. And not only this, guys, the 128 team tournament that is Battle of the Crown is live on right now for the registration phase. And if you are ready to battle on the crown or for the crown or of the crown, so don't worry about it. You can follow our social handles like Discord, which as well as Instagram, as well as join our WhatsApp community, so that all those informations as well as your registration will be on for it, and you might be seeing yourself into the Algambo Esports YouTube channel live stream that is obviously happening for that Battle of the Crown at 15,000 INR. Prize pool is waiting for you guys. So what's the wait for? Go and grab your slots before it gets over, because 120 slots is so limited, Pichi, I believe, because we have a lot of teams in our MOBA scene. Even 512 gets filled up easily. That's the reason. But for now, Desert Tornado onto the top, giving a little bit of hindrance onto that Lancelot.
Now again, Catalyst being already there, providing the vision and taking off the passive. That is quite important right here, as you're the tank. And that, picking up the Khalid just enabled that the Khalid can go near towards the Zatian. Now let's wait and watch. Now that we will be moving forward to the first blood, possibly into the bottom lane. I have a feeling that's going to be there, but both of marksmen playing it safe. She knows her drill.
She knows a drill, and even she knows like maybe there would be a gank on to me. So that's the reason, like, let's play safe. Let's just hit the goal. I mean, hit the minion for the goal, not for your life. And for now, because of that rotation out of the bot, it might be Valen Goals losing out their first turtle as well, but they might gonna get succeed onto this gank, onto this Granger here. Flicked here, and no chance to get back into the safer side, because first blood will just get grabbed onto the side of Valen Goals. And there is a retaliation coming in. As you can see, the Khalid is onto the way. Okay, there is the Crimson Bacon with the Lantern Flare giving a lot of chance out of the Irithel. Doesn't have any blink to get out from the trap.
One for one already coming up, while Catalyst still there giving out the vision, the crucial information that Clutch God needs. But the problem is now Harley needs to start striking. Kaiser 000. Being an Harley, you need to snowball the early game, and they do have quite squishy heroes to go ahead for, but not quite sure. Kaiser is hesitating a bit. While if the early game goes not into the hands of Harley, then the slack would be picked up by the Granger. But for the Granger, is the same case. You need items, you need your stacks onto the Sky Piercer, and that is very, very important on a hero like a Granger. So I am curious to see how they will be trying to get it all. Now that Irithel, not liking the position, but there you go. She will be spotted out. She does have a mobility, but she is safe. So no fights. Wait, why did Kaiser not use up his ultimate? He did have his ultimate.
I mean, not even anticipating her in that bush. Maybe he was going to check it on at the same time. But it's a win-win fact, pitchy for them. I mean, wasting out a sprint from the Irithel is like a huge resource getting down from her in the early phase. And now you might have a chance to go for the gang before the second turtle arrive. But look at this. There might be a gank being anticipated by the Irithel. That's the reason he's playing so safe. And this is the way both the marksmen are playing so safe. And you need to go a little bit deep into the tier inside the map so that you can grab on the kill for onto them.
Let's see. Turtle has been spawned. That means there's gonna be a there. But onto the bottom lane, there's gonna be a clash. Minotaur with the Minotaur Fury. Razy out of the map. The member advantage looks like Irithel is gonna have a great time. Phoenix of the Fury coming in. Kaiser looking quite low. Ash.
This time they're going for the turtle. Retribution for Kaiser. He got the turtle there. Goes back with Harley's hat. Will he go for the deadly catch? No, he can't for now. Slash comes up. Khalid onto the way for the heal. He went for the sand guard. There is the land of blade coming onto the Minotaur. Finds his way back into the zone. And we're going to see the retaliation coming out from the Lapu onto his lane back as well. And it will be a succeed macro securance from the side of Team Clutch God.
Let's see. Now that into the bottom lane, that's gonna be a bit of Minotaur and Irithel having her items and damage. Look at that. Oh, Fly is half of his HP already taken, but that's gonna be her being in a very safe position. Manonic Fury not working out, but Catalyst though, he's working on it.
Obviously, 1-for-1, you can say, because they might be taken out the Granger, but now the 2-1 comes in. Cassius falls down with a Kyoshi on the hand. Kaiser took it away. Fly in the battle of the trades. You need to fall down, and it is obviously striking out of the way. Need for comeback. O2 need comeback is always there to make the comeback for his team with that Irithel. I mean, he's so good with the Irithel. We have seen it before as well. For now. Look at this trap coming out. Going to do it onto that Irithel. Irithel just anticipated it so well. Went back to the safer side. Not going to give the kill away. But there is the invasion going on of the blue buff. Let's see if they can succeed on it or not. Oh, unbelievable. Zone coming out from the Khalid though. Does it tornado? Minoan Fury into the way. Double grab. Double knock. Happened there. Fear the Phoenix into the way as well. Claiming spree comes up. Khalid finds a kill onto the Minotaur. There is the Throne Rose comes into the way. Fly goes down. Puncture comes in. Shut down onto Catalyst. It's a killing spree for O2 needs comes back. He went for the heavy crossbow. Now can he grab a triple, double? Let's see the Harley hat. He's playing a peekaboo. But that's peekaboo gonna work here. It's not gonna find a kill onto Kaiser.
Yep. No kills, but midline open. That means Kyoshi will be having a bit of an easier time opening up the map from the mid lane towards the jungle, enemy jungle to be specific. Now Kaiser will be able to make the clutch play. No, looks like he has to go back. While Celestial Twilight also pops up his ultimate. That means Wailing Goals might not be working on a fight, but there you go.
Puncture, Throne Rose comes to the way, and there is that beautiful comeback from O2 needs comeback. He beautifully just rotated down onto the top, and there will be no casualties though. But we're gonna see those resources getting in the hand for the Lancelot, and now Lance is like really moving onto the Land of Dawn. Another structure onto the top.
That's true. Now Eren is facing problem. Catalyst looking quite low, taken down by into the hands of Kyoshi. He's trying to get out. Well, that's being a Lancelot. He knows his way out. Gee, Razy. Wait a minute. Can we look at the itemization? But before that, Ash.
Okay, mega kill secure. Double onto Kaiser. Heavy crossbow. It is from the Irithel. Right now, diminishing each and every members of Clutch God. 8-5 the score is. You started with the first blood, but now Valiant Goals are back to the track. They're kind of presenting the best play they can ever provide in the Land of Dawn. And I believe somehow Eren, he is not giving that much rotation what he should need to give. Because as an Alice, Pichi, you need to be there in the team fights. You're the main sustain. I mean, what's your role in the laning phase? Look at the Lapu. Grab the truck structure and now he's onto the rotation.
Let's see, let's see. Now, on the same note, I don't think Lapu Lapu will survive that. That's Kaiser's ultimate as well. But hey, on the bright side, the mid lane is still there for Valiant goals. That means, look at that Lancelot. He has a free reign on their side. Aaron, around this time, he is farming up. Now, as you mentioned, how he is not able to, rotate. He was trying so hard to protect his lane, and it wasn't not possible. And I would love to look at the itemization right now. G Razy, he picked up his Skypius so very, very late. I do believe he went for another item before that, and yep, that's gonna be the Hunter Strike. But I would really say that doesn't matter. G Razy takes a kill, 10 stacks already picking up, but Fly, I don't like the position.
Oh, beautiful cancel though, and he managed to go back at this point. There's the British Sparta comes to the way, thrown rolls, random execution. There's a landed flare, but Fly falls down immediately with a slash coming in, but there is a beautiful throw of the ruin. Two-member caught in the way. Death Sonata striked onto the Lapu, and now puncture. Throne rolls, where to the backline? Can't do the phantom execution, double secured. Kyoshi falls down immediately there. What a game it was! What unbelievable stuff being shown by the Granger right now, back onto the track. Oh, the cloud form happened there. Heavy crossbow into the way. Don't have a chance to go back. Just got diminished once again inside the tier.
Let's see. My goodness, the amount of damage that they are coming up is definitely crazy now that the Lord has spawned. Cash does have a chance, but no ultimate on his hands. That means it is not quite possible. I really like the Zaytian pick right here, but I do believe if they had a Lunox, maybe a little more damage onto their hands, or even that, a bit of where she can just pop her light ult and wait up Kaiser. Holy shit.
Okay, that was a moment you really need to embrace on the day of no era. We're gonna see O2 come back. Will strike again. Fly falls down. Killing spree on a catalyst. This is the way for the showdown, guys. Valiant goals. Literally capitalizing each and everything's onto their way. It might be micro, it may be macro, but this team is onto the rampage side tonight. Look at the way this Irithel channeling the match. The game point for them. They might gonna not have the lead though, but still defending the Lord, grabbing up the kills for them. And if you're gonna talk about the goal, it is equalized. I mean, a slightest goal lead for Valiant goals, 200 mark.
My goodness. Clutch God. As of now, they are trying to climb up as quickly as possible. Now, G Razy as well. His items are coming up. He does have his penetration right now. That means he will be dealing damage. He will be a bit easier, but Aaron!
Okay, they're scrambled right now like an egg omelette. And look at the bravest fighter once again inside the tier. The Phoenix comes to the way. Aaron falls down. Shut happy to come back. Double kill on the Kaiser. This time the burst is insane. And look at the backline hampering. He went there. Finds the kill. Now can he come back? He does have the puncture though. Yeah, he will easily make it through away from the situation. And we're going to see the flicker coming in. There's the Death Sonata on the way. Catalyst finds his way back, but couldn't find the strike onto that mid laner.
That's okay. That's okay. But 3 people taken down just by 1. It's okay. I feel like Valiant goals, even with the Irithel falling down, they can still make up the time since the Lord is a little bit far away. But on to the same note, let's talk about how Irithel is just dealing that damage, waiting for the right time and playing behind the tanks. That's how a marksman should be. But Clutch God, they focused onto the marksman very, very late. I feel like now Kyoshi, they are trying to go for a fight before the Lord, possibly taking 1 or 2 and then go for the Lord. Is this the right choice, Ash?
I mean, obviously, it's kind of the right choice, but at the same time, I mean, I'll not say it's a gamble because if you're going to talk about the structure-wise lead, Valiant goals are doing great here. They already secured the mid lane fully. It's just the bot lane which has been secured fully from the side of team Clutch God. When the innovators are resting back, now there is a 1v1 fight going on. Kaiser, he needs to back down at this point. I mean, the damage this Irithel is providing is immensely high at this moment. So you cannot go for a 1v1 against the Citadel. But hiding in the bush, waiting for the perfect chance to go for the retribution is the main thing to see here. I mean, Kaiser versus the Lancy, Kyoshi. This will be the biggest matchup, I'll say, because onto the retribution mainly, 50-50. Or maybe they're going to go for a proper hand-to-hand battle. Before that, Fear the Phoenix initiation happened. And away kill coming on a Gladiator. Bridgepart in the way, but he got trapped down into 4 members. Vehicle secured onto the Granger. Kaiser falls down in the way. And now the heavy crossbow striking in the way. Oh, to come back. Fills the kill. And it will be Catalyst who's going to fall down here. And this time, Kyoshi is surviving. Your retreat holder is down. The Death Sonata coming in. And there is a heavy chance, heavy opening for Valiant Goals to go for the second lot.
Oh my goodness, this lot's gonna be quite heavy right there because inhibitors will be open now with the inhibitors getting open. But you know what's crazy? That the bottom lane is still standing strong and Valiant Goals are not going for it. I think this is actually a very good time that they would go for it since the Zetian did give up the vision right there. G Razy not liking the position.
Oh, he missed it. Oh, Phantom Execution, Puncture, Flicker! My goodness, he dodged it! He dodged it! I can't believe it, he dodged it! Somehow he managed to dodge it. Everything possibly has been used onto the Granger by Kyoshi, but somehow with that beautiful flicker, he managed to dodge it out.
The Lord's gonna come in the or in the bit though. Possibly if they try to rush it off from the bottom lane, they might be able to catch up with the Lord, I feel like. And on to the same note, if 2 inhibitors are out of the way, it's gonna be quite easy. There you go, Catalyst right there.
Okay, Catalyst going for the fight here. There's the Rhapsody coming into the way as well. My goodness, Lord slammed onto the inhibitor. He finds the turret as well. From Rose, Phantom Execution, Rose Gold, Shield got used. There is the deadly catch onto the Lancelot. Can he survive the penetration? John, he managed to go back though. At this point, there is a trap down coming in. Lord into the mid lane, into the base. Can he survive? But in the meantime, Catalyst a little bit ahead of the time. Falls down there. Doesn't have the Rose Gold Shield now. So Granger might be in a vulnerable stage, but beautiful defense comes to the way by the side of team. Clutch God defending out the Lord. Also defending out that tier 1 on the top, but losing out all the tiers as you mentioned in the bot. I mean, this is the thing, Pitchy. Once you are looking, everything is good and well in life. Suddenly, everything gone. That's the story for the bot lane.
That's true. You know, like imagine just like 10 minutes you're still having your lanes open, the 3rd tier being still standing strong, and yet the whole lane being speaked up in just seconds. That is definitely crazy, but at the same moment they need to protect the top lane and possibly get away from the Irithel. Irithel 12, 3, 4. O2 needs a comeback this time around. He doesn't need a comeback. All he needs is just one victory to get himself that ticket for a sweet, clean sweep. But Minion Fury getting wasted out for the minions as of now. And the minion pressure just riding up high.
Yep, lane pressure, which we were talking about before that. When the lane falls down, we know that the lane pressure will be continuously hampering each and every sets for the side. Oh, what just happened, guys? I couldn't even go back. He went for the ultimate though, but he did not give any damage to that Lancelot at this particular moment. This is the Lance we're talking about. Kaiser, managed to somehow survive, but then falls down immediately with that one Throne Rose hit.
Holy. Like, as of now, that's the problem with the Harley. You don't get the early game snowball. You will be struggling to the mid and the late. Now we have already on to the late games where the marksmen and the junglers are on a full bid. Possibly just one item less, and that items is definitely going to be defense. A bit of a protection to themselves. So that is definitely going to look good. But O2 have already picked up the purple buff as well, so I think that is also going to speed up his ultimate. Now, as an Irithel, you are gonna get your skills quite early on. If Kaiser went for the Irithel early game, I think maybe the scores might be different though.
Of course, and now the Lord marching in the mid, they're synchronizing the lane properly. There is no depletion coming out from the Clutch God. They're trying to do so, Alice going for the sustain onto the Lord side. There might be a fight coming in. Okay, the initiation happened from the Lapu. Lapu went for the bravest fighter favorite, the Phoenix. 5 members got caught in the hand. Killing spree on Kaiser. It will be over the comeback. Oh my goodness, Fly Force down there as well. Double onto the side for Valiant Goals. Unstoppable for the Granger, but the base will not survive. Striking directly onto the Crystal to grab up the first win to get the lead in the BO3 series. Valiant Goals strikes straight into the points in this BO3 series against Team Clutch God. What a start for Valiant Girls. VG on top.
Definitely what a start for them. There you go. The results is up. Looks like O2 comeback. Definitely going to be the MVP. 11.3. That is way, way ahead of the opponents as well. But talking about the other side, a lot of silvers while Catalyst was quite there. I think that is also another reason why he did got the lose MVP. But now I do want to see around the second match how they will be trying to pick up. Hey, look at the Minotaur though. I do believe that's a India number 56 Minotaur.
Yep, it is India. It is an Indian number 56 Minotaur. And like, as you mentioned about the second game, they opened every cards up there. Like, the Lancelot is some state holder. Even the Irithil is some state holder as well. And in the rank, the Lapu Lapu is some city holder rank as well. India rank Minotaur. And the Zetian is the only one who doesn't have a rank onto her. Other than that, each and every players are kind of playing their comfort. 24-13 the score is. Teamfight participation 71% from Kyoshi with this Lancelot. And you're going to see that 34% hero damage by the Irithil. Immense amount of damage. He's the carry this game. And we're going to talk about the structure damage as well. 49%, which is uses in the way. And he's the carry. He's the rich guy with the highest gold per minute. Everything falling in the hand for Valiant Goals. Even though the first blood secured by the side of team Clutch God, but couldn't manage to follow it up with a good sense because they just literally lost the battle in the EXP against the Lapu Lapu. Alice was not even providing the team fight support in all those team fights in the early phase. When her turrets got falls down, when her lane got shattered, then only she came. That's the reason I feel like somehow give some backlashes to the side of Team Valiant go to the side of Team Clutch God. Other than that, as you mentioned before, like you literally forgot the Irithel in the early phase. Like you just strike them for the once. But if you're gonna talk about Team Valiant goals, they strike down this Granger for like 3 or 4 times in the lane phase. And that not only give the confidence, also give some goals to that Irithel. And that's the reason O2 needs comeback. Doesn't need any comeback. He's the one making the setback for his team.
That's true. The setup is quite important as well, but I feel like there might be a bit of a miscommunication coming in from the side of Team Clutch God because they had such good heroes, but the execution they weren't able to get it on. Maybe onto the second match, since the sides will be swapped up, they will be getting their momentum. So let's wait and watch how it will be going around. But onto the same note, Ash, do you think we will be getting a clean sweep or not? Let's see. But now onto the same note, I am kind of.
As you question me, and maybe there is a
Yep.
chance that those picks might get banned here in the second phase. But like sometimes I believe the comforts are really not the thing which is giving them the win. It's more like you chose some picks which you couldn't thought like it might gonna have some counters there. Like when you went for the Granger, you really need to prepare to play against the Irithel. Like if you're going to talk about Aaron the Creator, Kyle, Granger players of India, whenever they pick the Granger, they know like there might be a chance we're going to face a Irithel, there might be a chance we're going to face a Moscow, but we are damn sure that we're going to outshine against those counter picks as well. That's the reason they're doing great. So even though you're playing against the comfort, you no need to go for the counters. You need to properly execute your game. You does have a meta pick like Chushin. You does have a meta pick like Harley. but the execution part was a little bit poor because the Alice was not giving you the rotation. You were not going for the goal lane gank much, and even though you have, like there is a chance that you might gonna go for onto that Erithal, but you are still playing it slowly, thinking like the sprint might get be onto my way. So all these mistakes piled up, and you face the loss.
That's true. That all does leads up to a loss, but hey, it's a best of three series. You can redeem yourself. So let's see if we will be able to see that or not. But this time around, Valiant Goals going in for the Kadita. No, this is actually one of our very good heroes onto the team fights, and that is really interesting to see how it is getting banned onto the first pick. Not a Sora, not a Grok, but a Kadita. That is definitely interesting. But Clutch God going in for the marksman and possibly the Sora as well. Maybe next we may be able to see that.
Yep, the Tushin will just get banned this time from Clash God. They're not gonna go for it. They don't want to give it out to the Valiant Goals as well. Freya and the Sora will be the two bans coming out from Valiant Goals. First pick, maybe again onto that Eruthel. I mean, O2 needs to come back. He's so good with Eruthel, so that might be a thing. Like he wants again gonna go for the Eruthel, but this time there will be some counters for it. Okay, Zetian though Clash God, they have a chance to go for the Lilia.
Oh, it worked so good against the Zayt, and I feel like Lilia is such a good pick. And I've not seen much teams picking it up as well. But hey, if you and your team is playing on next here at the Algambo Scrims, do make sure to pick up a Lilia against a Zayt. Now, early game, she scales up so well. You just need to get to level 2, and with the one minion wave, you can get level 2. So I think Clutch God would be picking up a mage early on, but hey, they
Oh.
are trying to do something new, and yep, they do know what scrims means. They are trying a new composition, Ash.
Yep, I mean, I even told this thing in Dandelion's game. They went for the cushion pick. I told, like, this is a scrim. You don't have to go for the win every time. You need to experiment something. And, like, Angela was, like, way out of the months, if you remember. October or maybe November last year, we were seeing Angela in the mid, Angela in the roam. Everywhere is Angela. Because that cooldown onto the ultimate. And if you're going to talk about the chastise, not the chastise pauldron, but the fleeting time, which was helping a lot to that Angela's build as well. But for now, this Angela is kind of a flex. It can might go falls into the mid laner hands, or maybe on the roam. And this is an Alice once again, but this time I hope he will give some proper zoning, proper like team fight participation in the early phase of the game for Clutch God.
Ooh, Logical, loving those pegs. They are definitely complementing the Angela as much as they can, but at the same time, Valiant Ghouls are no less. Terizla, such a good hero with the penalty zone, can catch up, can interrupt the Angela as well. But I do believe Angela gonna play a bit safe. But quickly jumping back towards the banning phase, we got the Hanabi, and I think from the side of Team Clutch God, that's gonna be a perma ban for them. They won't be opening it up since there is no marksman on either side. What about the Claude though? I don't see the Claude yet.
Maybe the Erythel, like you ban the Hanabi, so maybe there's a chance that Odu need to come back. Will just face that Erythel ban as well from Clutch God. No, they're going for the Roam ban here, or that Grog though, which was I don't think is a necessary ban on the Grog because so many else Roam could have been a better choice for Valiant Goals track right now. Look at the draft. Like you got a Lancelot. You don't need a Grok. You need something for the pick off for now. I mean, they do have a setup like Terizla as well as a crowd control, a mage like Zetian. And as you mentioned about the Claude, it will be there because it's not in the ban list. They banned the Valentina. So there is a huge chance that they might gonna go for a set off, not a pick off.
But I do want to see a Kaza though. Kaza against the Claude, 10 on 10. or even something like a Khalid. Khalid, I'm not quite like, it's like a 50-50. Not a big fan, but since Valen Gold are really good with it, so they should be very good on having that hero onto their hands. But hey, there you go. It's a Badai. That is also another good hero. But to counter the Claude, they have picked up one of the classic hero, the Trinity. There was a time where the Harriet, Irithel, and the Granger were on a triangle, and they counter all each other. And I feel like Irithel is coming back to the meta once again, while DHS is still there. Maybe second to the Claude.
Yeah, of course. I mean, really, it's a good It's a good marksman. Like with the sprint, you're invincible, and in the late phase as well, like 2-3 strikes, and you're literally melting down every members from your opponent's side. But this time, well, last time the artillery was like the Granger. This time the artillery proper high area on effect kind of hero. They went on for this Farsa, but like with this Farsa, you need to play a little bit safe because there is a Badang, and like those fist crack and fist smite is like the problem which going to get faced by that Farsa in each and every time. So let's see, I mean, how it goes in this second game. So far, it is Team Clutch God who are in the match point, not in a match point, but in a duo. I said, and Valiant Goals who are playing their match point here. If they win this game, 2-0 clean sweep. First blow, knockoff. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the action? This is the Land of Dawn set for the second game between Team Clutch God versus Valiant Goals, whereas Valiant Goals having a lead in this BO3 series so far. So let's see if we're having a redemption arc or a clean sweep.
Let's see what is it going to be. But the team's really strong enough to play it out. First game, it was just a battle of execution gone wrong. But second game, the team composition have been upgraded, and I do believe the execution as well. Look at them. Claude did pick up a physical damage onto him. He knows it has gonna be very, very pokey with that, so that is going to give him a bit of an immunity. Not much, but just enough that he won't die early on. Facing an Irithel Catalyst back again onto the bottom lane, but Catalyst this time is on a maze. That's surprising. Look at them; they are very flexible with their roles.
Of course, they're very flexible, but this time I told you, Catalyst need to play safe here. With this Badang being around there, he might in a vulnerable position every time. So he needs to play safe. Phantom Execution got used there, finds that Warbog into the hand. Now he's getting chased, but somehow managed to go back. Because you are on a Lancelot, you have a lot of mobility to escape out each and every ultimate. Blazing to it. No, sorry, I mean BMI.
Oh, okay. No, G-Razy playing it safe, and he's just making sure to not get caught right there. But at the same moment, Kayesh back onto the Zatian. He is having a bit of a problem into the mid lane. He did not lose his passive this time around, and possibly around the turtle they might be. But at the same time, Bakshia very quick on the turtle.
Ignored the turtle, went for the Claude this time, and the BMI got used inside the tier. Lancelot might gonna go for that proper execution, but before that, Erumba falls down. Catalyst strikes in with a featherweight strike, falls down immediately by the Zatian with a redemption kill comes in there. It's a reconciliation, but for now, look at that. Angela, Phantom Execution, execute him down easily. And Kaiser, he might gonna get down as well now. Finds his way back in the safer side, does have the total seal onto him. That's the reason, puncture onto the buff.
Okay, Kyoshi, I do believe he's gonna get that buff as quickly as possible. But onto the same note, he needs to make sure to come up with his items quickly as well. Now that the teams will be trying to get you. Bottom lane, look at that. The pressures just started off, and G-Razy is supposed to play Catalyst onto the middle lane, tries to go for the Zatian, and the damage did not follow up as quickly as he thought.
Yeah, obviously, but for now, once again, if you're going to talk about the micro thing, the score and the gold, it's still tilted towards the side of Team Valiant Goals. They have a proper 1.5k goal lead with 2 lead onto the scoreboard. It's more like they are focusing on the kills and the gold per minute for them. Irithel striking onto the Bakshia. giving out the tortoise positions here, zoning out. Catalyst went for the feather air strike. Not gonna find any casualties for the side of Team Clutch God for now. Sea God needs to retaliate back at this point, wasting all the resources.
Definitely, Aaron. Once again, onto the Alice. He is not providing that kind of support. Now, Celestial Twilight going in for the flank. I believe they might be getting a big damage onto the mid lane. But before that, these team members needs to get their mana up. And the mana, I believe, is going to be very important since there is a turtle. Now, with the turtle, look at that. Valiant goals are ever ready, prepared for that.
The Hot God is on to the Bakshia here. He might gonna go for the strike. Oh, before that, the fist crack comes in. Fear of the Phoenix. Turtle secured. Kyoshi finds his way with a retribution. Eromba got the kill on the Bakshia. Now Bloodod for the escape. I don't know why, but what happened to the Angela's ultimate? It got cancelled or something like that, I believe.
I'm not quite sure though. Like cooldowns are very less though. But I feel like early game Angela. I think that is the problem where you need to be playing quite safe. Aroma, wait a minute. He is just teasing up now. Claude, he needs to make sure that he is playing it safe. Now onto the same note. Mid lane.
Okay, top lane though, there is Catalyst falling down. I mean, sorry, mid lane though, Catalyst falling down. Onto the top lane, there's the brawl going in. Okay, penetration zone. For what? I don't know. I mean, is it necessary to use that thing? I mean, they were not going inside the tier though. Oh, burst comes in, flicker. Beautiful escape for Z-Razy here. Not the flicker, but it was a BMI. And this time the Bakshia is going for the tortoise poison, slowing down. An anti-healer as well. Goes back without any casualties, but the score is getting high and high for the VG. I mean, Valiant goals, Swipe 1, the score is pitchy. And you know, like, I love the fact that this Claude has not been down for a single time, even though there is a roamer Angela in the team. It's a beautiful save game from G-Razy, I'll say, so far.
That's true. That's true, but onto the bottom lane as well. It's going to get quite open as quickly as possible. Fly is there, but Kaiser being onto the tank, I believe he is going to be the front lane, the secondary track right there. But then I love his positioning as of now.
Yep. This time giving out the setups for the side of Team Clutch God. Evan went for the rotation with the help of the expanding Reaver. And there is the chance that they might gonna go for the turtle because their Romba is not present there. Oh, inside the base. Puncture goes back into the safer side, getting chased by the roller coaster ride. Got pushed back with that passive from the Zatian, and now Farsa and the Ko are zoning out the turtle here from the backline. We're gonna see the heavy crossbow come to the way, throw up the ruin. Two people caught in the way. Slain happen on the turtle. This is the second turtle for the side of Clutch God, but Aaron has to give his life here with a double coming on to that Bakshia for the side of Team Valiant goals. And now there is the retaliation coming out from Clutch God. They're running back into the base because of the low health. And this time it will give some tier, some structures for the side of Valiant goals. The Feather Air Strike is again reloaded and it comes into the way. This time highly bursting down. Oh, to come back. Oh, beautiful flicker coming out from the Angela. He goes back in the safer side. Falling down. Oh, to come back for the Clutch God. 7-3 the score is. Turtle secured. got down. And now roller coaster ride. The Turtle's poisons come the way. Halted back with a fist crack. Again, the Feather Air Strike is reloading back. And their Catalyst grab the burst onto the Eromba. And with this Slither of HP, this will be the Terizla falling down with a double for Catalyst again. The flexibility with the roll, but you're gonna see the redemption coming out. Lancelot went for the puncture. Feather Air Strike comes once again. This time got taunted down by the Lancelot though.
Crazy. Look at them opening up the map as quickly as possible. This is a signature for Valiant Goals to get their mid lane, and that's how they roll. Now, they will be having an easier time, definitely, on how they are about, but the problem might be arising around the Lord. It is quite important that you open up the map, you take away the neutral objectives as well, but for the neutral objectives, Valiant goals They are very well good and they are very up onto the goal. So it's going to be a bit easier for Clutch God since they are definitely having that pressure. And on top of that, they do have a Bakshia this time. So it might be easy, but the Bakshia has to play it very, very safe. And it is all about the timings.
It's all about the timings, but let's see what will be happening for now. It is Team Valiant Goals with a 7-5 score. They falls down with the last fight though. Lord still on for both these sides. Going for the Lord dance here. Both these sides are poking out the Lord. Somehow reciting it out. It's a proper dance of Lord. But for now, we're gonna see the zone coming out from Edwin, and I love the fact, as you mentioned. I mean, this time Edwin is so much active with the team fight participation. Feather Air Strike got used down there. There is a trap down coming in. This Angelas went for that hard gut. Fist crack got used. A lot of resources burned down at this moment, but onto the top, the Rithel giving up the structure. Catalyst falls down. Revenge successfully done, and now they're going back with a blue buff. Falling into the hand of the Lancelot. Not the Lancelot, but the Zetian this time. Turtle's positions comes the way. And the Cyclone Eye got used as well. We need O2 come back here. I mean, the damage need to be there. And look at that. He's here. He's here with the follow-up. Went for the striking. Mid lane pierced down by him as well. And now there is a chance they might going to go for the Lord.
Let's see. Lord is quite open. So yeah, Wailing Girls, they too have a chance since they have already, pushed Clutch God towards the inhibitor. It is going to be quite easy. Look at this. Now we will be looking at Kaiser and his retribution while Wailing Girls are already ready with their teammates, making sure that Kaiser is out of the way.
Kaiser is really out of the way at this moment, but at the same time, is the Lancelot literally zing around those tanky members of Team Clutch God. There is a chance they might gonna go for this Lord still as well. I mean, you do have an Alice onto your side, you do have a Forza for yourself, but the main thing is the execution part. Because at this point, if you're gonna talk about the structure lead, falling in the hand of Valiant Goals, again putting that lane pressure onto Clutch God. So this style, I love the style for the side of Team Valiant Goals. First, take down the structure, give the lane pressure, then slowly grab the neutral objectives like Lord and Turtle for your side. That's what they're doing from the last game.
That's true, and they have been very, very well versed with that. Look at them; they're putting quite a lot of pressure. They gave a lot of farm to the Irithel as well, and giving that kind much of a farm. Look at that, Irithel as well as the Zetian playing it quite safe enough. That's gonna be just enough.
Yep, that's gonna be just enough with the Lord getting coming on to the mid lane. We're gonna see the Feather Airstrike got used as well. There is the penetration zone comes to the way as well. Hard guard popped up for onto that Bakshia. He went back to the safer side. Now the Meteor 1 falls down. Lord marching onto the base. Can it make onto the way or not? Let's see. But onto the bot side, Holy Shield will just get down as well as onto the top.
My goodness, look at them going in as quickly as possible. But onto the same note, turrets have been taken down, and that is quite important. That the mid lane especially, and on top of that, the inhibitor. That's an inhibitor, so the minion pressure is going to be quite high, and with that minion pressure, Team Wailing Ghouls will be thriving well. So a bit curious to see how Clutch God will be trying to get the minions away. And positioning wise, I think they are doing very, very well, talking about Team Valiant Ghouls. But hey, anything could happen. Comeback is very much a possibility. It's Mobile Legends 5v5.
Yeah, there might be a chance for the comeback for the side of Team Valiant Goals, but let's see if they can do it or not. But for now, the puncture comes in the way. There's the Throne Rose used, Phantom Execution, Mega Kill secured onto G. Razy. Flicker from Catalyst went for the beautiful Feather Strike, but there's the penetration zone with the Throw of the Rain coming as a redemption. But there is a beautiful escape. The heavy crossbow strikes out of the way. Aaron falls down, and now the base is widely open with the minions getting synchronized. Top lane about to fall down. Trying to clear it down by the Forza, but Catalyst, he needs to play safe at this point. He doesn't have the resources to actually strike onto the side of Valiant Goals. VG are more power to them. They are really in a better position. Gatlet use the feather strike, falls down immediately. Double on to fly. There might be a triple, but before that, this will be the fountain, the crystal falling off from the side of Team Clutch God, because Valiant Goals will go for the 2-0 clean sweep. No redemption needed. It's the setback from O2, who needs no comeback.
Crazy match shown here by the side of Team Valiant Goals. Look at them taking it away in such a good manner. But let's look at the results as of now. Looks like MVP going into the hands of Mage, taking it away from the marksman who was the previous MVP.
Yep. Obviously, I mean, he played so well, 3-0-10, and this not only falling for the kills and the assists, but more onto the team fight participation. He was everywhere, omnipresent, and those Fury of the Phoenix, the initiation ultimate, it was so perfect onto the point. And if you want to talk about Celestial Twilight, 0-1-4, I mean, the way this guy was literally going for a 1v1 against us, Alice, and proper setups through those penetration zone. I love the way this Terizla played this game. 93% told you the team-wide participation is so high for the Cassius in this game. With this, game number 2 just wrapped up, guys. 14-5. The score is Team Clutch God needs to go with a defeat, with a 2-0 clean sweep. And Team Valiant Goals will the one who will just set them up as the winner for this first BO3 series at this weekly Scream Clash. And now we'll take a short break, guys, and come back soon for the second game, which will be happening between Team Lewin versus Rozor. So be ready for it, guys. And till then, you can also subscribe our channel as well as follow our social handles for more information, because the Battle of the Crown 128 slots are open right now. The registration is live in our Discord server, in our WhatsApp community, in our Instagram handle. So go there, grab up your slot, make sure that your team is ready to fight for the crown.
Yep. And with that, it's gonna be a short break.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her! She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Then he's my...
Give it time.
I can't stand that doll.
But it's us.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her! She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Then he's my...
Give it time.
I can't stand that doll.
But it's us.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her! She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
I can't stand that doll.
But it's us.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her! She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Then he's my...
Give it time.
I can't stand that doll.
But it's us.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her! She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Then he's my...
Give it time.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Algambo Esports MOBA warm-up clash series. That is the weekly Scrim clash we always do. Every Monday and Wednesday, we are lit up for this thing. But not only this, the surprises are more for you guys. We talked about 16 Elite Scream, we talked about 32 Elite Scream, and we are planning to do a 64 Elite Scream. But then we thought, like, why to go for a 64? Why not a 128? A proper tournament? Because already the two Elite Scream got really huge success. But now we are into the tournament scene. 128 tournament slots are ready for 128 teams because Battle of the Crown is here right now. It is real, guys. And you have to register your team before the slots get grabbed on by other teams. So what you're waiting for, just go and grab your slots there and fight yourself in the Battle of the Crown for 15k INR prize pool. And not only this, but also there will be much surprises for the viewers. Insane amount of giveaways, insane amount of plays, maybe some will spin as well. So all these things will be there in the Battle of the Crown. So for the viewers, for the team members, for everybody, we are bringing those surprises. Though I'm not a Santa, I'm just a caster in this Algambo Esports community. And with me, it will be Ray for this second game between Team Leuven versus Rosor. And to remind you all, the 128 slot tournament registration is there. The link and everything is there on the Discord server. You need to join our Discord link, which is given in our live stream right now. So join it out and register your team as soon as possible. Ray, are you bringing up your team?
I don't exactly have any team. I'm just a caster, But I've obviously shared it with any of my friends that might be interested to join. So make sure you do the same. Even if you might not be a player, just make sure you share it with your friends and community. There might be any teams that would love to play. And of course, the top teams are kind of busy with the international scene. So this might be a chance for you to get the cash prize because obviously they're gonna be occupied there. So with that, obviously that will be coming in soon in the future. It's looking in good, and of course, like you mentioned, Algambo is bringing in, instead of a scrim, like bringing in a full-on tournament with top one. I'm sorry, not top, I mean basically a 128. So looking forward to that. But for now, let's obviously look into the weekly scrims, which is today is Monday, so in a way this is like first day of the week. So let's see how these two teams do. I feel like I've seen Rosor play in a previous game before as well, so let's see how their performance is gonna be. Anyways, for now though, that is gonna be the Grok getting picked out. I'm not sure if there's a technological glitch or maybe like they missed out on the bans. Whatever
it's actually Bray. It's actually we are doing it on a normal custom lobby because this is just
Got
we
it.
have a
Yeah,
free
it's
ban
just
system.
scrims.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So that would make a few heroes left out open, especially the. Oh, okay. Okay, looks like no, it is 5 ban, but for some reason I don't know what happened. Both of them missed out the bans. Maybe they were not prepared. Maybe they were thinking, "Hey, we're supposed to have 3 bans. What happened?" But yeah. Anyways, I'm really happy to see the Zushin. Oh, I don't have the Zushin background here, right? I should definitely tell the production to put it later on. But yeah. Anyways, I'm surprised the Harriet is left out open, which I feel like is the most. Hey, scam. Redeem scam happened with me. Why is this Zetian suddenly? God damn. We were just talking about the scams, Ash, and a scam happened with me. But hey, since it's scrims, maybe they don't want to go too hardcore, like Harriet is kind of busted. Hey, what is happening?
दूर से देखा तो जूशिन दिखा, पास गया तो जेटियन बन गया. दिल के आंसू टूट गए मेरे.
I mean, Zetian is also really beautiful, okay, but I'm loyal to one.
Yeah, I mean, when you have a Jushin, why you'll go for a Zetian? That's the thing. Like when you have a pie, you don't need to go for an apple. So now we are going to talk about this Grok Terizla with the Kadita coming in. I mean, Ray, do you think Kadita is actually great against this Zetian? I mean, after the passive down, you need 2 minutes more for the cooldown on the passive, and then at that time, Kadita will have 3-4 ultimates ready for you. And it's gonna strike you down every time you will be available for her.
Yep. I think Kadita in general is really good for these stationary mages, but obviously it all boils down to how good they're able to dodge. Because as a mage, you should always be. It's not just about a Kadita, right? You should always be wary of someone that is trying to flank you. Kadita is just one of those other cases. So as long as the Zacian is able to, position herself properly, the Kadita won't pose a threat. But at the same time, like you mentioned, Kadita has 4 chances, right, when there is a cooldown. So in those 4 chances, there's a high probability she can take her down. But anyways, by the looks of it, right now they are going to be just banning out the cruel fighters. And recently we've had the massive patch note, right, where the adjustment has been given to all the marksmen. Some of them are going to be showing up in the meta more often. One of Ash favorite Brody, right, he also got adjusted. So we might see Brody show up sooner or later eventually. And also the marksman emblem got an extra penetration, but I'm going to be honest, it's not that useful because the assassin emblem still has more penetration. So if you want penetration, just go for the assassin emblem still. I feel like developers really need to buff that one. And there we go, the Harriet shows up.
I really wanted to see that Harith in the first game, but couldn't. Got shown up by those 2 teams, Clutch God and Valiant Goals. But this time, Team Lewin will fulfill my dream.
They're gonna
He went for that Harith. And now they got the Ishan Chin in the hand. I mean, this team looks so good. Ishan Chin jungle, Harith into the goal, Kadita, I mean, proper 2 magic kind of heroes. You have a set of tank as well as a set of EXP. And then this Ishan Shin going to get countered by the Hayabusa. Rozor also going for a proper draft, and they have a late game comp as well. Look at that Nathan. So it's like magic versus magic, but still Harith will have a better chance against the Nathan because of the buff.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we are also seeing a very classic matchup of the YSS and the Hayabusa jungle happening as well. I'm surprised that, developers took so long to kind of. It's not exactly a buff. The adjustment, why does Terizla need mana? Like, for a longest time, I thought this guy is just swinging a hammer. That is such a fighter thing. He should not need mana. And finally, he doesn't have mana, so he's able to really spam the skills and be a fighter that is restrained by, needing to buy mana boots and keep going back to the base just so he can have the mana back himself. So that will definitely help him. But with this, Ash, take us into the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second BO3 of the weekly Scream Clash. Team Levine versus Rozor at the Algambo Esports are heading up against each other. And this will be the first game in this BO3 series so far. And we're going to see a classic matchup of Ishan Chin and Hayabusa. They're taking up their aggro into the blue, Ishan Chin into the red, Hayabusa. There is no more invasion or kind of, you can say, zoning from the Roma though, Carmela.
Yep. For now, the rotations are just going to be normal. Good vision provided by the Carmilla, making sure the Grog doesn't really pose much of a threat. Other than that, for now, Nathan looks kind of passive towards the bottom line. Better watch out, especially considering that's the Harith. But yeah, Harith is much more stronger in towards the later phase. So I feel like if you try to snowball, you can make it happen. But there we go. Whoa. Like you mentioned, the 2-minute countdown had just started for the Zatian herself. Just lost the passive, and I think having the Grok is definitely going to make it harder for actually the Zatian to retreat, because the wall.
It's actually a two-way 2 minutes cooldown because she used the flicker as well. 120 seconds for the flicker, 120 seconds for the passive, and now you have a huge chance to gank on her easily. But for now, into the EXP, it's a Lapu versus Terizla, in which Terizla will have a little bit, like upper hand against that Lapu. And before the first turtle, I believe, like, he might be the one getting succeeded with this gang. But what just happened? First Bloods? No! What a beautiful setup comes in with that Oogie Shadow kill. Gabbed up the kill on that Kadita before the turtle. And now he might have a better chance onto their first turtle.
Yep. And also the fact that, if they just take out the Kadita themselves, Zatian will have more comfortable space to, really provide utility to the team with the first skill. So because of that, I think as long as the Hayabusa is actually able to take care of the Kadita, because of course Kadita is not immune unless she uses her ultimate, but her ultimate is also a very expensive resource that she wants to save. But right now, wow, Kadita all against 3. Let's see what happens. Oh, that is a bad move by Light, but let's take a look in a team fight.
Light falls down. Arzen got the hand on Tamashi. The Ritual falls down at this point. There is the rough whip still on for the Kadita, but that's a nice move. Like, you don't want to use on to the Lapu Lapu. You know, like, you can't take the Lapu. You can't take the JTN, though. Rough whips didn't connect. He finds a way onto the Zetian, but now, oh, Zetian, he falls down, headbutt. And now the knock-on comes in. Slither of HP finds his way back, but he is kind of, he don't know what to happen. The Evil falls down there with the turret's damage coming onto her. 2 for 2, the score is. I mean, sorry, 2 for 3, the score is. It's a thing like maybe Team Luvin gonna have the turtle, or maybe we're going to see Snow will have the retribution onto it.
Yep. 2 for 3 score right now, and the Hayabusa is putting in the pressure, making sure to take the turtle away. Tesla might do something. Look at that. Ooh.
Okay, penetration zone. Snow falls down. There's a kill onto the Grok. There is the Monoshocker release, and Tamashi goes down as well. Look at the coming in. Nathan with the beautiful rotation goes in there, but Edward was not anticipating that rough waves from the Kadita, and he falls down immediately with that rough waves. And now Nathan and the Co goes back in the safer side, but losing out 2 kills again. Rozor and Team Levine, same position with the kill, but talking about the macro, it's Rozor high onto it.
Yep. 4 to 5 score right now, and both of the sides playing a very brawl composition, I would say, because they're fighting quite a bit. Right under 4 minutes, you have 5 kills. That is basically 1 kill per minute already for the side of Team Lewin. And on the other side, Rozor, they obviously feel like they have the upper advantage by the kills, but just like the previous team fight where things changed. Oh, and even look at that, Tamashi gets a kill, but at the same time, so does Hayabusa. Both of the junglers looking to snowball.
Yeah, that's so good. I mean, you have the interference, you have the entropy for yourself. This is the skill for the Natan, and he can easily take out on the ganks. But now, what just happened? The Lapu couldn't survive that 3-man gank onto him, onto the bot side. Oh, we're gonna see the rough whips comes in the way. Entropy, but could it escape? A kill comes off for the Kadita, and this will be a beautiful chance to shine as well. I mean, this Kadita getting those stacks onto her, little bit slower and slower, but then when she will mark anyone's down, oh, okay, was about to get trapped down by the Camilla, but beautiful escape happened there. 7-4-6, the score got a little bit ahead onto the hand of Team Lewin, but now the second total, let's see who will have it, but before that, Quad Shadow got used. We'll go for the gank onto the Terizla.
Yep, for now, Team Lewin, they are kind of going head to head, but oh, that was a beautiful Carmilla's ultimate, the Curse of Blood popping in, but look at that. Hayabusa forces the Kadita, but the team fight has begun again, Ash.
Rough Swift for the defense, but couldn't survive. Alden got the kill here, and now you're going to see the taunts onto Light. Let's see. Oh my goodness, 2 people caught into the penetration zone. And let's see if the retribution will be onto the mark. Tamashi, oh, he will get the turtle here. There is the beautiful entropy comes in the way as well. Zaman first years, he went on to the Chrono Dash, but somehow managed to go back in the safer side. Now the Ishinshin gonna use the immune, goes back there. Ugi Shadow kill comes to the way, not needed. Tamashi falls down immediately. I mean, you got the turtle, you couldn't grab the kill onto the Natan. That little bit greed for that lava golem literally cost you the life.
Yeah. But oh, what is that positioning? Almost gets himself caught out there, but no, he turns it around. Wow.
Aegis.
Great outplay. Aegis, but I think it was also the combined factor because Harry did not have the Zaman Force until the last second.
I mean, Aegis plus Entropy, both things really worked so well for that Atana, and that's the reason he literally finds that kill and survived the overextension as well. I mean, obviously, you were in an overextension position, but you survived it so well. Now it's more like, I believe, Team Lewin are really in a better position, but still they are doing some sort of mistakes like not proper ganking way. That's the thing. Minotaur got the heal there. There is a little bit of spike coming in. Curse of the Blood. Monoshocker release, and this time Light falls down. Ugi Shadow kill used. He doesn't have the Quad Shadow right now. It's on to the cooldown, but Cyclone Eye, it's still on. So now we'll have the second skill on. Let's see if he can escape. Yep, he finds his way back, but got a double strike with a 2 and a beautiful Opening being done by the Terizla as well. Chase him down there and finds the kill onto Light. And now there is a trap down going on to the Lapu Lapu. Fury of the Phoenix comes to the way. Rough whips. Tamashi falls down. Double onto Kadita. He might gonna go for a triple. Penetration zone still on. And Terizla goes back there.
This is going very back and forth between both of the teams. It's honestly pretty given because they're going in for a very brawl of like engages back to back, and that is kind of really bad because they are not able to convert that much of a macro for the side of Team Lewin. Because on the other side, Rozor, Nathan, he's putting in the work, he's pushing in the turrets from bottom to top, and right now that's going to be two structural advantages that's going to be giving them more map leeway, and that's going to be really bad for Team Lewin because they are not able to push just yet. Even though the bottom lane was completely left out alone, they could not respond because they are still very occupied with the team fight. But look at that, time flew fast, and right now we're already at the Lord. So let's see what will happen if they will make a Lord dance happen. Okay, the ultimate gets wasted. Hey, hey.
Hey, Ugi Shadow kill. It's the strike out of the Lord. I mean, the beautiful escape though comes out with that Minotaur, but now a little bit of gank zone comes out from the Minotaur as well. There's the expanding river. Meteor 1 falls down, expanding the lane and the jungle area for Rozor in the map. Now there is a chance they might have the Lord easily for them because I don't feel like the Ishan Shin will go for the zone here. Before that, Minotaur, he's trying to do something. Grok into the wave, went for the tech charge. Beautiful retribution from the Haya. He finds the Lord, and in that meantime, the Grok got instantly diminished by the Natan as well. Rough waves used for the defense, went back in the safer zone, but look at the strike. Look at the Natan with the entropy. Can he go back? Can he go for the interference? No. Way out of the reach. But Ugi Shadow kills coming the way. Hayabusa onto that Harith and the Shinchin.
For now, though, 10 to 12 score, and it's pretty clear Rozor have taken the massive lead, at least towards the macro, because right now the mid lane pressure is going to be building. That second tier is going to be falling in pretty short because there's the Lord coming in. I think they're trying to do the lane sync, but I think it's a little bit too late. The Lord is already there.
This Lapu Lapu is immensely good, man. He's not even carrying anything at this point. Recalling onto the face. Oh, look at that! He was not anticipating it, but Quad Shadow Snow immediately falls down there with a trap, and now the tech charge comes in. How did strike onto Light? They might gonna go for the Zetian as well. Fury of the Phoenix, but now Tamashi will secure the kill there, and now there is a trap down coming in. Lapu Lapu, he couldn't survive. He got trapped down there. Shutdown happened. Double kill for the Harith. It's a 4-man down with just Nathan being alive. Team Lewin back onto the track. They are online. They need to go and grab some structure in this phase because 4-mans are already taken out, and the Kadita is doing the job of defense onto those mega minions. Karens.
Yep, you're right, Ash. And with this, like you mentioned, the fact that they did not expect it have basically changed the fates of their side. But they have to be careful because look at that. That is almost a 3-man ult.
Curse with the blood, entropy as well. Huge damage coming out from this Natani. I mean, really immaculating all those damages onto 3 and 4 tanky members of Team Levine. But for now, Monoshocker release, Edva falls down. Reconciliation kill for the Team Levine at this point. 15 for 13. The score is kind of equalized. And if you're going to talk about the goal lead, it is also equalized, Ray. So everything is equalized at this point. It's just the structure lead Team Rozor is having. And if they will have more structures, they will provide the lane pressure. And with the Nathan in the late phase, they will have a proper chance to go for Ogi Shadow kill. Wait for the Zaman, but couldn't survive. He could have used the Chrono Dash to escape.
Was not expecting. Harith is actually not able to really do much, honestly. 3 deaths already, so he has to watch out his positioning. Can you take a look into the itemization? I'm curious how far he has made it. But look at the Lapu Lapu. Oh my goodness.
I mean, very deep into the fight, and now he will just go back. Curse of the Blood, once again falling in the wave. Phoenix Tears, but missing the Natan in the fight scene.
Look at Nathan. He has 4 items. Harith has only 2. That is insane disparity between the goal difference. 8.4k versus 6,000. That's 2.4 advantage on Nathan alone. Oh my goodness. That is not looking good for the Harith. He's 2 behind to be really doing anything and provide anything to the team. And the Lord, despite their efforts, they can't do anything about it either. they're losing really badly and they need to farm up Harrods. But what can they do about it? Other than that, rest of the itemization, the Hayabusa is 3 items in, but so is the YSS. If anything, the YSS is actually doing better than the Hayabusa. So it looks like in one way they're doing good with YSS, but Harriet is not able to perform. I guess that's the issue when you have, the double the marksman kind of a composition, right? The one is able to farm up, the other not so much.
Lot marching on to the top, and that's the reason because of the lane pressure. Now, if they will synchronize the lane properly, they will have the opening for the Nemesis. Let's see. They're waiting for the perfect moment. Grok finds the way for the zone, and now Nala is getting defended easily, but on the bot side, Natan grabbed up a structure. The Mega Minions entering into the inhibitor. And beautiful defense comes up with this second Lord as well, I'll say. Like, Team Lewin, they are prepared for this Lord. So they really did well in the defending job. Let's see if they will go for the skirmish or not. Throzor waiting for the perfect opening to initiate the fight here.
Yep. The game is heading towards, I think, almost 14 minutes right now. And YSS might be the only factor that might be holding the game together. But, of course, the Carmilla, she's always looking, oh, look at the damage again from the Hayabusa. But sadly, he has not enough damage to do anything. Nathan right now pretty ahead. They are really trying to engage on Lapu Lapu. But I don't think that's necessary, no? I think they should focus on nothing. Nathan's name is funny.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, they focus.
They focused on nothing right now, but still, the Khadija, she knows like she can easily escape, so she's literally playing at this point, bursting out those resources from the hand of Rozor. There is a knock-on coming in the way. Zaytian went for the hope, and Fury of the Phoenix crossed the blood as well. We should have killed, not being there. Slither of HP, the Grok will be taken down. Penetration zone covered the way. 2 people into the knock-on's side, but Tamashi will find a kill on to light at this point. The Zaman Force comes away. Double kill for Tamashi. Can he grab up a triple at this point? Yup, look at that knock-on coming once again. Oogie Shadow kill. Might not go for it. Mega kill secured onto Terizla. 2-for-2. The score is... Oh, beautiful killing spree onto that Lapu Lapu. But at the same time, it will be shut down onto the Natan as well. 4-man down with just the Hayabusa. We're just going to use that Quad Shadow plus Oogie Shadow kill combo. And grab the kill onto Tamashi there. Now running back. Fisherman.
Fisherman. Okay, I get it why the Kadita got taken out 4 times. Fisherman. Hey, guys, if you want to counter the Kadita, play Hayabusa on this skin. Works every time. Yeah, the Lord is going to be coming up almost 15 minutes into the game. We're pushing late game now, Ash. So we are expecting to see the Harriet slowly maybe make a little bit of a comeback because the Harriet is right now much stronger. Let's see.
I just figured out something like... okay, before that, a fight once again getting breakout here at the Lord side. The quad shadow being used. Oh, he missed the ultimate though. Terizla, deck charge. It's not gonna happen on the Carmilla. Slither of HP went for the curse of blood, but it falls down immediately. Light goes down there. Lapu comes to the way. You gotta go for the zone. Slash comes up on the Lapu as well. But now there will be the retaliation. They don't have the roamer for the side, so so many resources got busted down, and I don't feel like the Hayabusa will contest this lot. It might be a lot falling in the hand of Lewin at this point, but okay. He went for the Quad Shadow though. Retribution. Oogie Shadow kill comes the way. Let's see. We'll have the retreat. Knock-on comes up from the Lord. Retribution. Tamashi got the Lord there with the kill onto Snow as well. Slain happened. There is a double onto Aizen. And this will be Natan who will be recalling back in the base. And at this point, they might gonna go for the mid-rush. Oh,
Yep, you're
I
right.
was telling you something. Like,
Go ahead.
have you seen the this Hayabusa skin's effect? Like he used a blade to make this fist stiff, and he used the fist as a weapon. Why? You have a blade already. I don't know what to say. You have
Anime
a blade.
logic.
You're making it onto that fist, and then you're holding a fist. Why?
It's like getting a ladder to climb up and pick up another ladder. That kind of stuff. But yeah, the Lord is right now coming in towards the top side. Rozor, the tides have turned. You got to do something. And speaking of the Hayabusa, he's all alone. Can he survive? That's 4 members coming in towards him.
He's taking out the Ogi Shadow kill for taking down those minions. But for now, he literally gave a lot of time to his team to actually defend the Lord. I mean, he sacrificed himself to defend that Lord, and that's a good idea. Like, if your inhibitors are on to the point and you are getting down, doesn't matter. You're playing for the team, playing for the win, not for your KDA.
Yep. Anyways, 24-18 score, and bottom lane getting a lot of pressure in, and I think the side of Rozo right now, they have slowly started to lose the game in their hands. The presence of Hayabusa is no longer going to be felt. And like I mentioned, Tamashi was very ahead of everyone else, even though the Harriet was suffering a lot. YSS is also someone that is very late game-ish. So because of that, excuse me. So because of that, right now they're really suffering quite a bit. But let's see what they can do about it. Holy Crystal secured by the Kadita. Bottom lane pressure building up slowly but surely. 40 seconds left for the Lord. Do you think they will be able to really combat this? I feel like they cannot. They will just have to wait and defend it and just try to hope for maybe a set from Carmilla.
Oh, immune! Mountain Shocker release! There is the wall coming in! Oh, missed the set. He missed the set. It could have been a better set for the Grok, but it was like the time gap, the beautiful escape from the Carmilla, the stuns, the continuous taunts as well, which manifest him to couldn't go for that tech charge. But for now, the team Luin, who were literally having the backlash, are now in a better position against Rozor. And I believe if Rozor wants to make their comeback here, they need to play safe. They need to go for a proper engage in which Nathan will support in the late phase to grab up some kills as a finishing wave. But for now, the Lord is totally open for the setup team Luin. We might gonna see a engage or maybe a contest from Rozor as well. There's the zone coming in. Lapu Lapu went for the British fighter. Rozor, oh my goodness, nothing. He's not gonna survive here. He will not get anything at this point. Penetration zone comes in the way, and now they're going back. Set of HP. Ryzen falls down, and the beautiful damage coming out from this Harith will take away everything in the way. And this will be the Lord March from the mid, maybe. Oh, 1v1 in the bot. Look.
Maybe no. Hayabusa does not want any of those, not punches, what do you say? Bow and arrow, I guess. He does not want that combo in his face. The Lord's going to be coming up from the bottom lane, taking a look into the itemization. The Harriet is full item. Nathan decided to go for the Athena, but I don't think the Athena is going to do much for you, friend. I believe the Rose Gold would have been way, way better, honestly. I mean, it's no use buying defense on a marksman, I'm going to be honest, in, like, at least right now. So let's see. Bottom lane, Hayabusa's down. There's nothing they can do. That's going to be a 5 versus 4. Looks like...
Oh,
the set.
that's right, though. Penetration zone. 4 members caught in the way. Camilla falls down there. Zamant was coming to the way. The winner thing falling down with the rough whips, striking onto him, and now it will stop him. Oh, the Zatian, you're not gonna survive. The Sky Piercer will just pierce him down with the Lord marching in the base. This will be the Crystal. The taunts are here. Team Luvine with the #1 game. Grabbing into their hand in this BO3 series. What a setup coming out from Terizla to finish the game for the fortune of the side of Team Luvine.
Yep. Really great to see this match. It was a very back and forth in the early phase where it felt like the game could be anyone's, but then Rozor started to obviously dominate the heck out of it, but Tamashi on that YSS did not lose composure even a second and was always ahead of the farm compared to the rest of the whole team Rozor, and because of that advantage he carried, they were able to, of course, maintain it and at the later phase turn it 180 and use their own disadvantage against them. And I think you were right. The Zatian, this match could not do anything much. 9 deaths, and most of them, I believe, it was combined with the efforts of Kadita and the YSS themselves. So yeah, other than that, I believe Lapu Lapu, obviously great performance in the early game, but sadly Lapu falls in the late phase, especially when you're building like almost damage, right? He only has 2 defenses.
Yeah, I mean, you only have 2 defenses, but at the same time, at this point, I believe the Kadita pick was on to the point. I mean, in the early phase, he finds the kill out of the Zatian. He stopped the Zatian at the most, and then nothing is the problem. So she marked nothing in each and every time after that. And in the late phase, we saw the spiker in the hand of Harith as well, and the setup. Lol, ha 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 ha. That setup was so good, man. So good. I mean, I literally screamed looking after the setup. Four members caught into a penetration zone, even though the entropy coming in for the Natan, he can't escape. He does have a purify, but he already used it out. And I don't know what was the intention of that Hayabusa going onto the bot. For what reason? Like the Lord marching into the mid and you literally going onto the bot. For what?
Yeah, there were quite a lot of questionable decisions, honestly, that really definitely played a part in, you know, creating the disadvantage for them. So let's see what happens towards the second set of the match. Of course, this is just the scrims, but would love to see their performance even more hardcore and maybe pulling up a comeback even. Last match was, what was it? Was it a clean sweep?
Yeah, it's a clean sweep from
Yeah, okay.
team Valiant Goals. They went for a 2-0 against Clutch God. And the fashion, if it follows that same fashion, then it might be Team Levine. But Rosor, they did give a good fight against Team Levine, so I believe they might gonna make their comeback.
Mhm. And with this, we are going to be going into the second match. This time, hopefully, they do not miss the bans and, have a little bit more advantage towards them. But let's see, Team Lu win on the red side this time around. So, Ash, can we expect a YSS ban coming in from the side of Rosor, maybe?
Yeah, let's see what will be happening. The Rosor getting the first pick this time, and it will be Team Levine pick. Rosor, they're gonna go for the ban out of the Grok. Last time they missed one ban, and I believe that ban could have been a Kadita or maybe a Harith, and now you were not into that stage. But Nathan in the late phase really had a good damage, but couldn't manage to throw it out because of that Carmela, I believe. I mean, anything else other than that Carmela, like a proper sustain, like a high loss, could have been a better choice, Ray.
Yeah, I think the Hylos, you're actually pointing out really well. The Hylos would have been so much better, honestly. But let's see what they do in this match, right? Because what's gone is happened. I do believe the side of Rosor could have definitely prioritized on the fact that they had the lead, and they kind of threw it mainly because they did not focus on YSS enough. They focused on shutting down Harriet, which is good, but you have to focus on the other ADC as well. This time, though, they're going to be going with all of the six bans. So really good choice of bans right here. But let's see. What are they gonna ban out? A lot of heroes open. I'm surprised there was no Sora. There was no Freya was banned out though. Yeah, there was no Sora in the last match.
Let's see if the Sora will do better. Maybe the team Rosor, like they banned the Sora, so I mean they banned the Leo mode. There is a chance that they might gonna go for the Fedrin. I was hoping for a Suyu though. Went for the Fredrin jungle. That too early Fred, I will say. Like, okay, the carry is banned. That's the reason they went for the Fred directly. But there is a chance that Team Levine will go for the Lunox.
Yeah, exactly. Like that is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Rosor. That is a really bad pick. First pick Fredrin does not make sense in any shape or form. Maybe towards the second phase, but like Fredrin is very easy to counter. And look at that. They just lost the Freya and the Kaja both towards the side of Team Lewin. And right now, Team Lewin, they can even pick up a Harris later on and just push the Freya towards the XP lane, what MPLPH has been doing recently. So, Rosor, I am very questioning your Fredrin first pick because, like you mentioned, Lilia, Lunox, and any mage actually can just burst him out because Fredrin is actually one of the squishiest tank junglers. I mean, to be fair, we are not in a tank jungle meta exactly. Only the Bakshia is. So yeah, but hey, at least they get the Lilia on their hand. Let's see if they ban out the Lunox as well.
Let's see what will be happening. I mean, they do have a chance to go for that Lunox here. But if they will eventually miss it out, then Lilia will be a good option. And I'll say like Lilia will be a perfect option here, but then Rosor, they took out the Lilia into their side. They do have a Minotaur at this point, so they're actually cooking a good drop, Ray, if you'll see. Because okay, you went for a Kimmy, but I was literally hoping for the to be into your side. For now, Rosor have a better draft. I mean, utility jungler, a proper backline damage dealer like Lilia, who can also have a sustain with the help of his ultimate. And then you have a Minotaur for the heal as well as for the setup. So for now, I don't see any counter coming out from Team Levine other than that Freya with the damage per second DPS. But still, There will be a lot more counter for this Freya at this moment. Like you can come up with a Masha, or else you can also make sure that you'll go with that Claude into the goal, and you'll play safe in the early phase, and then you're gonna strike into the lead. And Rosor are really into the redemption phase. They really want to go extend the game into the third game decider.
Yep, you're right, Ash. And that's going to be something that we're looking really forward to. But there we go. There's going to be the Kimi popping in. Someone is obviously that is very extremely strong on the poking game. One of the strongest, I might add. There's no one that can beat Kimi on the poking game, other than maybe like even more aggressive mid laner. So Fredrin is going to be facing up a lot of trouble. That is something that they have to watch out for. Now, with the bans that are done already, looks like they missed a ban again.
Yep, they missed the ban again, and we the ban on Suyu. But still, like for now, Team Levine, what else they can come up with? Like Kimi is there in the mid, in the jungle area, I believe. Um, Queenie could
Oh,
have been a better choice, but then they went for the phobias. This is like an insurance pick. Like you cannot go with that Harith because we have a phobias.
exactly. They can't go with the Harris right now, and they can't go with Arlot either. If they were thinking to go for a setter or damage dealer towards the XP lane, right now they most likely have to pick up. Okay, they go for the export. Pretty good pick, I might add. It's really good for the true damage. And he doesn't have any dash except for his ultimate, which doesn't really matter because he's immune. And they get a Granger. Overall, Rosor's draft looks really good. I just doubt the Fredrin first pick because that prepared Team Lewin to draft against it, right? When you pick up the Fredrin so early, your opponents know what to do right now. So, but to be fair, Team Lewin draft also looks like they are just picking up the most, like, strongest, as well as the fact that, these picks are obviously giving them the insurance, just like I mentioned. Phobius obviously making sure they don't pick up more dash heroes. Kimi is just for poke, as well as the early to even late game, which is equal to Lilia. And Freya is Freya. And they go with the joy.
Go with the joy, but still, like a Fedrin taunts will have a lot of impact onto that joy's mobility. So, not happy with this pick though. I was hoping for a Lucas or maybe something into like Bakshia as well. Like, if they're going for the utility, you can also pick the utility too. But still, I'm in dilemma. Like, why not the Lunox? Like, Lunox could have been a better option in the mid. Why the Kimi? I mean, you do have a DPS onto that Freya. When on needed another DPS in the mid, so I don't know what was the plan for the side of Team Levine, but still, like they might be into the comfort zone. With this, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Land of Dawn for the game number 2 in this BO3 series so far between Team Rozo versus Team Levine at the Algambo Esports weekly Scream. And like Team Levine already grabbed up first point in the first game. So now, if they will win this game, this will be a 2-0 clean sweep, which is the fashion going on from the last game. And if they lose this game, then we'll have a third game decider, extending the game for the Heaven's Call. I mean, redemption arc for Rozor. So let's see. Match point. Team Levine. Do or die. Rozor. Invasion. Nice. That was an early thing.
Wait, Fredrin EXP? Oh my god. That is not good. Hey. Okay, they take the red. But because Xborg jungle is too slow. This is really bad for them. Xborg EXP was needed. I think they switched in the last moment. This is really bad. This is looking really bad for the side of Rozor. Because Xborg, he cannot farm fast enough. Xborg is not... Like, it's really bad for them. But anyways, to answer your question, Ash, Kimi is really good because of, poking. She has really good distance. Lunox, she needs to go get close, which can be really bad if she, gets ulted by the Minotaur while she is in the Chaos Assault mode. So because of that, Kimi, she's more safe. So Kimi is always the safer option to go when you just want someone that can dish out DPS, Lunox is also DPS, isn't she? So because of that, I think... But, yeah, the Fredrin EXP, man, it's not gonna work.
Your red buff got taken down. Your lava golem got freed by the joy, and now you are not going to be level 4. And for now, I mean, show some respect, Snow. You cannot take that gold crab. If you take it out, he can't reach level 4, man. But they are flexible with their roles. Snow was the jungle last time, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, not sure. Like, Really
Yeah,
confused with the
Edward was
decision.
playing mid lane. Nothing was on the goal. Nothing this time
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
the mid. They changed the whole scene, guys. Oh,
Yep.
Infernal Pursuit. There is the initiation happening. The fight is breaking out. Flicker out there, or you can say west that flicker beautifully by Kaja. Now there will be a free turtle, of course. Like you can't reach the level 4, and there will be a free early turtle for your side. And the Fedrin is giving out the taunts. First blood secure on the Kaja. He was a little bit overextending at that point. Now there is a gang coming in. Xbox doesn't have the Feraga armor. Goes down with the red buff. Getting into the hand of joy. Beautifully invaded once again. That crying emoji was like a pain salt onto the wound. And now there is another strike coming in. Lol, ha ha ha. With the Infernal Pursuit. Grab up the kill, but there is the slap coming in with that Praise's Wrath. And it will securing double kill for the side. Taunts coming in. The EXP Fedrin is doing a lot of things for this game. 2-0-1 the KDA is. 3-2 the score is. And the turtle is in the hand of Team Loveen. So far, both the teams have show 50-50 in the play.
Oh, top lane, Kimi putting in a lot of pressure all by herself. Impressive. But yeah, for now, at least, I'm really curious to see. I'm really curious to see what they are going to be doing. At least they get back on the kills. And despite the EXP Fredrin not really the best choice. Oh, top lane, team fight.
Electrifying blades, and this time Minotaur falls down with that traction pulse. Might gonna come up in the way. Oh my goodness, Rhapsody Snow finds skill on Tamangs. He falls down, Tamashi there, but now there is the knock on coming in with the Valkyrie. Decent, no, it's just a knock on with that Rat. Now he's gonna use the decent to go back into the safer side because the Death Sonata really giving a lot of damage. Rotation comes in the front. This is the Fedrin with the taunts. And now you're going to see that Kimi in a very bad position, getting taunted down, will be taken down by the Aizen here. Killing spree secured. He's again taunting down that Phobius right now. Infernal Pursuit, use the Vengeance. He might going to get taken down by the Granger. Yup, Snow. Stack up his Sky Piercer with the skill onto lol, ha ha ha. And at this point, Kaza recalling back. It doesn't have the mana. This is really so well for the setup team Loveen, but now Joy went for the electrifying bits, not gonna have any kill. But what just happened? Freya 1v1 with a Granger. Snow falls down easily there. Doesn't have a Valkyrie decent now. Last Insanity comes the way. Boom, bam. Freya falls down. And now there is a chance for the turtle for the side of Team Loveen because the Xbox doesn't have the Firagama and the resources are kind of burnt off as well. The fight still continuing, extending the fight here. They're brawling right now with the turtle being on. Let's see if they can go for it. Electrifying base. Tamashi goes in the backline. Secure the kill out of the jungler. Retry hold it down at this point. There will be the free turtle. Lilia's burst is so high. Let's see. Lilia, he took the turtle away. That's a beautiful steal. Death Sonata being used. Grabbed up a kill. Was about to get double, triple, but beautiful escape happened. And what just happened to that Kimi? Nothing gonna survive with that Aizen's Wrath. Appraiser's Wrath is literally falling like a star onto the members of Team Lewin. And now he's taunting down as an EXP laner. He's not playing as an EXP laner. He's literally rotating like a jungler. And now let's see another Appraiser's Wrath. He went back in the safer side, not getting a pick off from that Kaja. Beautiful domination coming out from the side of Team Rozor at this point. And this time the Valkyrie Decent Vengeance popped up. Minotaur giving out the setups here with the Minute Fury. Let's see if he can survive now. The Granger finds a kill here. And now the Fedrin still surviving. What a way. This guy is chunky, man. Man. Kaja goes down. Appraiser's Wraith used. Vengeance popped up. Infernal Pursuit in the way. Kimi's went for the contest road. There is the electrifying busy. Got taunted down by the Minotaur as well. And now he couldn't use the electrifying busy. It was just the Rhythm of Joy. But now he will be maybe striking in. Lilia Suze giving out a lot of damage. Kimi falls down. Unstoppable in the hand of Fedrin. This is the Rat. This is the game we were talking for. A Fedrin. Rozo doing so well at this point. Electrifying Beast happening there. Lilia went for the ultimate. Goes back in the safer zone and the fight at last goes in. Ray.
I mean, this reminds me of when I used to play Fredrin EXP when it just released because, you know, people did not realize the jungle. But, Freya playing too aggressive, unnecessarily getting taken down so badly. But, yeah, I think this is kind of a genius move. Honestly, kudos to Rozor. But anyways, team fight still going on.
Fight is still going on. This time a kill happened onto the Granger. Snow falls down. They're trapping down at this point. Mino and Fury will be missing it out. But this is the burst coming out from the Xbox. Nothing gonna find a kill. Giving away the Lilia was not actually a good option. And I told you, this veteran is not the EXP. He's the jungler for this game.
This is kind of a genius move from Roser, honestly. Subverting the expectations. This is like perfection. Look at that. Because I think the thing is, Fredrin, he can't, use the, what was it called? Primal Wrath? What is the bonk called again? I'm sorry. Appraiser's Wrath, right. The Appraiser's Wrath, right. He cannot use it because most of the time he's not tanky enough to get, to charge it up enough. Vengeance helps him with that. And that is basically what's giving him the kills. And right now he's fed and unkillable.
Of course, and now look at that. Another fight comes to the way. Priestess Wrath missed. And now the Valkyrie Decence comes in the way as well. Minotaur goes back, giving all the heal onto the Fedrin. And main problem is that Lilia. You need to catch up the Lilia at any cost. She is literally playing so safe. She is the sneakiest one, hiding in the behind the Fedrin and the Minotaur and literally ditching out a lot of damage. That's the reason you're going to see each and every team fights is getting win by Team Rozo. And if this things continues here, they will secure the macros, they will secure the structures, and they will eventually go for the neutral objective. Electrifying Beast missed the rhythm of Choi there. A lot of burst comes in the way, but couldn't manage to bust out the Fedrin. At this point, he's so chunky. Traction pulse used.
Absolutely right, Ash. And I think we're seeing a really great display of some creative work done. But right now, Aizen might be in danger.
Yep, he's in danger. Minan Fury got used. He got a knock on. Kaja falls down immediately with the burst coming out from Kimmy falls down. Oh my goodness. Pain just used for the Valkyrie. He went back Freya. But at this point, Appraiser's Wraith with the Death Sonata combination. Double kill secured. Team Rozor dominating the scene here. And Danny Fedrin will be the one. Charge for the side of Team Rozor.
Anyways.
Chunky.
Damn.
I'm literally, this music is going in my head. Chunk it.
You mean the Madagascar one?
Yep, of course. I mean, pick up, and he finds his way back. He's so tanky.
He's too fat. Can we take a look into the itemization? I mean, level-wise, he's already level 12 compared to rest of the members. But okay. Oh, this is why I keep telling people Queen's Wings, man. Queen's Wings is your core item for any XP laner. It gives you everything you need from War Axe, but even better. Damage reduction, more damage as your HP gets low. It is perfect, man. I feel like more fighters should prioritize.
War Axe right now, having that hybrid defense, I mean, if you know the anti-heal and all, with that... lifesteal, 10% extra lifesteal with the new War Axe. I mean, I believe what if this Fedrin wouldn't have went for the brute force, went for the War Axe? It could have been piercing out so many damage onto Team Lovina as well with the new War Axe thing. Lord easily secured. Rozo in the way for the first win in this BO3 series so far. And I don't believe there is a proper late game comp into the hand of Team Lovine, so they can manage to pull it back. Double kill secured. Granger striking in. Rhapsody comes the way. He went back in that turret. And Monster secured with that Priestess Wraith. My goodness. This guy is insane. He's impeccably playing this game so far. He's giving out a lot of damage. And now, Joy, he needs to go back. Rhapsody and Unstoppable secure. Just the Freya in the hold. And the hallway is covered by the Lord here. They're going for the end. The base. And then is near, guys. Striking, locking down on it. Valkyrie Decent got used. Phobius comes in the way for the Infernal Pursuit at this point. 4 members striking in. Kimmy trying to defend it on, but the whole crystal is open with the Freya and Phobius falling down. Team Luvin will get dispersed by the side of Team Rozor to get into the third game decider. The redemption done. And we will be entering into the third game. Well played, Team Rozor. Ray, what are you up to say? The golden words for the side of Team Rozor.
Love the expectation subversion completely. Making good... I mean, first pick Fedrin, it was very doubtful, but they proved me wrong, and I definitely think they proved a lot of people wrong, and I love to see it, because this is amazing, like, to come up with a Fedrin EXP it just makes so much sense. I know some people might say, oh, it makes sense because it worked. No, it makes sense because the whole reason Fredrin is not preferred into the meta is because, first of all, his whole kit is bound around the fact that he can hit the Appraiser's Wrath or not, right? But you can't do it because you don't have enough damage reduction in the early phases. Vengeance helps with that to survive, and combine it with the Queen's Wings, you have what, 50? No, 45 plus 35. You basically have 60% damage reduction, almost 70% damage reduction when your HP is low, and that is basically is going to be putting you something close to a Bakshia, and that really gave him the advantage to just really make sure that he can land his Appraiser's Rat and get the all kills. And when it happened, he got so much farm, so much EXP that he basically became unkillable. So love to see this happening. And right now we're going to be going for a game number 3. But hey, that is a very extreme pocket pick. It worked, but can it work again? Because Team Lewin, they are prepared right now. They know if they try to do the same thing, you know, like they say, fool me once, fool me twice. That thing, man.
Yep, fool me one, fool me twice, and I'll say this time I believe Rozor might gonna give a tough competition to the side of Team Lewin. Last time the Fedrin pick, they went for something new, something off meta, and they literally succeeded with it. But let's see what will happen in the third game. Before that, I'll say like the 128 slots are open for the Battle of the Crown, which will be happening soon at the Algambo Esports. So what you're waiting for, guys, grab up your slots. You know how to grab it on the Discord server link, the Instagram social handle link, the WhatsApp community link. Everything is given there in the YouTube live stream there, and you can go and grab off your slots. Not only this, but this will be a tournament of 15,000 INR plus 3,000 diamond. The entry fees is free. So guys, like everything is +1 for you all. For the viewers, there will be a lot of giveaways and surprises. So do not forget to subscribe our channel. Do not forget to show us the support you have been powering us on us since day number 1. So we hope that will grow like this and will bring so many more exciting tournaments like this featured by Algambo Esports and get supported by or powered by, you can say, Vista Games. But Ray, what do you think? Game number 3, Lewin or Team Rozor? 50 rupees on Team Rozor.
No,
It shouldn't, but I do.
I'm not paying, bro. I'm too poor.
Okay.
Hey, but hey, just to equalize, if you're supporting, Rozor, I have to support Lewin, right? So it's 50-50, right? But anyways, here's the deal, Ash. If I lose, I don't pay anything. If I win, though, you pay me for a, egg roll, okay? Double egg roll, that too. It's not much, 130 only.
Okay. Let's see what will be happening, because for now, I believe this game will bring so many actions more forward. Team Levine have been preparing themselves for the win, for a 2-0 clean sweep, to actually go with the flow, go with the real flow. Because so far, I'll say like Team Rozor, who was not expecting the win, went for a Fedrin, went for the Xbog, and that Xbog, Ray, if you remember, early invasion. He faced the early invasion onto his buff. He was literally couldn't able to take the turtle, but then insane amount of damage, insane amount of rotation comes out from Aizen Sama. Aizen Sama was everywhere with that Fedrin, and he was literally going in, tapping down those taunts, and then forcing out the Sapricious Wraith. And there you go, guys. With all the talks, 1-for-1, the score is Rozo versus Team Levin. The draw phase is on. Any guess on the ban? Any respect bans, Ray? Fedrin ban?
Possible, but I think they can also like counter it out if they. I mean, last time I don't think they were prepared to deal with a Fred and EXP out of everything, so they got kind of caught off guard. So maybe this time around they are more prepared. Fedrin ban is, to be fair, you can ban it out in the first phase, especially if you want something in your hand. Last game, though, I'm gonna be honest, there Freya was playing in a little bit too aggressive than necessary, because a lot of the scenarios I feel like you could have avoided that completely. So I do think the Freya did not really work out as much as they wished for. So yeah, they they should have been a little bit more careful, especially when you see the Fredrin is getting so fed. Freya needed to just farm and not engage so blindly. So I think that is also one of the reasons they actually lost. So they have to be a little bit more composed, a little bit more preserved this match. So let's see. A lot of heroes still open. Do we see a Fredrin ban? Yes, we do.
Yeah, this time they will not gonna play with it because they know like this is the last chance. A do or die set has been already forced onto yourself as well. You give it out with the bait set in the second game, but this time you need to pull out if you want to win this game so far. But then we'll have third game of Rosor as well. Dominator 7 are going against Rosor in the third match. We were thinking about Team Insanity, but Insanity will not be able to play the third match. So it will be Team Rozo versus Team Levine. But for now, 1-1 the score is. And Rose, or if they win this game, it will boost some confidence to go against Dominator 7. If they lose it out, I believe the confidence will be a little bit low, but winning crave will be more. Minotaur into the action this time for Team Levine.
Interesting. They switched things around. They picked the Minotaur for themselves. But Rosor responds with the Lilia once more. I'm going to be honest, I did not see much of the impact of the Lilia though, right? So yeah, I think the Lilia was kind of a little bit of a suspect. And other than that, the Carmilla worked out. I think Carmilla was picked out by Team Lewin in the first game, right? Or was it Rosor themselves?
Rozo.
Okay, so they're bringing out the Carmilla again because the Minotaur is gone from their side. Lewin, let's see if they take out even more picks away from them. Last match, their gold laner was Granger, right? I don't think Granger is necessary. I think they can prioritize the Claude.
I believe like
Eh?
more. You can't take more picks. Oh, they take out the Xbox though, and Harith will be there this time again into the hand of Team Levine. But main problem is you need something which can easily catch up the backline like a Lilia. Leomord could have been a better option here. Okay, Aizen Sama with the Yuzong this time. Let's see what lol ha 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 having.
Lol. But yeah. And Leomord is banned out. So what jungler can they go for? And if they ban out the Suyo as well, will we see maybe the Baksha finally getting picked? Or maybe not. Zushin only gets banned out. This is the thing. They could have picked up the Zushin, Rosor. Like they have Carmilla user already. You can pick up the Zushin. Oh no. What is this?
It is in despair.
You always get scammed.
Production team is scamming me, bro.
दूर से देखा तो यूशिन पास गया तो जेटियन वक्त ही बदल गए जज्बात बदल गए जिंदगी. We need to talk about it later, but this time there will be a ban onto the Natan. They already taken out the carry. They picked out the Harith for them, and the rest options are the Claude as well as the like the Leslie, or maybe you can say
Maybe Granger again.
Irithel. Yep, maybe Granger again, but you need to fight against a Harith, so you need to prepare for it.
Yeah, that's going to be something that they'll have to watch out for, since this is the thing. Not sure why they prioritize the Lilia over everything, but to be fair, Team Lewin is stealing all their heroes, so in a way that was good. Oh, we almost forgot the YSS that actually was creating a lot of impact for the side of Team Lewin in that first game, so kind of surprised they banned it themselves instead of picking it. Maybe since they know the pressure, they don't want it away. What is this? Wait, Alice Jungle?
Maybe they're going for the Alice Jungle, but high magic game for Rose.
I swear to God, if they go Yuzhong Jungle.
3 magic. I mean, anything can happen. Last time they literally fooled us with that Fedran pick. We were all set for like, go for this, go for that, go for this. He will be in the jungle. You can take a Baksha, this, that, and then suddenly the Fedran is going for the EXP. Suyu.
Jungle. But yep, they get the Suyo and they get the Claude. What? Harris mid lane? Damn, Team Lewin is also trying to copy the formula right now. They're also like, you know what? Screw it. We're also going to be going to really strong gold laners and we're going to be putting one in the mid lane. That's going to be making things hard for the side of Rozo right now. And what do they pick for the last one? It has to be a gold laner. Oh, it's your favorite.
It's Brody. It's Brody against the Claude. Like, I mean, the composition is good, but it's not late game oriented. Proper, like it's so highly late game oriented, not like mid to late phase kind of oriented. So, like, if you lose out the early phase, I believe like it will not be a good choice. Still, like talking about the true damage, there will be the true damage for that Harith as well. So, Star Sky and the burst. So Alice might not have a good day in the fights, but still, like I'm 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 like 50 rupees I take out from Rosor and putting into Team Levine because the draft is good. The draft is good now. Like I feel their draft is good.
Don't
Off
go
meta
back
though.
on your words. That's not how
Team
you do
Rosor, Team Rosor are like, I mean, they are went for a good drop though. Still same, but still like they are kind of off meta, so not sure about it. But here we are, like man for the game number 3 between Team Louis versus Rosor. I mean, I play to win, so that's kind of mindset is mine. And there you go. I mean, now Louis onto the blue, sorry, onto the red, and so do Roso.
Ash, just because we're talking about scammers doesn't mean you should become one. What is this behavior? Stick to Rosor. But yeah, I get it. I get it. The side of Rosor, their draft is very fishy. First of all, the Alice jungle, it does not work anymore that much. But to be fair, the Xbox jungle doesn't work either, so maybe they make it work. But the thing, yeah, the Brody is fishy for one simple reason. He's not CC immune. He doesn't even have Purify. One Minotaur ultimate when he doesn't have the flicker, he's done. And that is definitely their biggest caveat, their biggest weakness in the goal lane. And unlike a YSS or Suyu who can take care of the backline, he cannot. So, I mean, the Alice cannot. So, let's see what happens. Suyu, oh, what is this? So aggressive. All alone.
Oh, yeah. Went for the invasion now. He's getting trapped down there. Petrify. First plus secured. And as you mentioned about the Brody as a fissy, but I believe he's fried chicken, not fish. And there is a trap down coming in there. Alight, he goes back in the safer zone at this point. 1-0 the score is. Rosor literally grabbed up that overextensive stuff coming out from the... Oh, what's the Xbog? Which will have that EXP gank against that Yuzong. I believe, like, still Rosor does have a chance to win this game, but this Alice thing is literally sus. Oh, goes back. A lot of health will goes down. You need to recall back Tamashi or having a day with this Suyu.
I'm really like confused about the Alice jungle still, but we'll see it soon. But at least for now, oh, Purify gets used up pretty early by the Harris. Anyways, still going on.
Yep, let's see. I mean, this time the Brody will not gonna go for the engage on the turtle, so it will be a 4v3. Last insanity in the way. Retribution happened. Doesn't have the Ferraga armor in a very bad position. Throw of the wind comes the way as well. Xbog chasing down that Carmela into the base. I mean, maybe he will go into the Clash of Clan for this chase. Who knows? I mean, he went directly in that chase, and now the strikes happen on the Claude. And there you go, 3-0 with the turtle. Rosor literally capitalizing the early phase of the game, which I was not anticipating. But now this is a little bit of overextension coming out from Aizen, losing him his life.
Yep. Anyways, with this right now, 1-2-3 score. We're gonna be getting the Rosor putting in the pressure slightly. Team Lumen get 1 kill because of the overextension from Yu Zhang. Other than that, the side of Rosor is putting in work, but I do believe it's mainly because Team Lewin also kind of, played it a little bit too aggressive and unnecessary in the early game, especially like Tamashi. That was honestly very unnecessary for them. But anyways, on the bottom side, Xborg EXP, better watch out because your Ferraga armor is your strength and your biggest weakness. So until the late game comes in, I think they're going to be in a tight spot. I'm actually surprised they did not push Xborg into the jungle and made Suyo EXP instead. But anyways, look at that engage. Suyo.
Last insanity got used. There's the Black Dragon coming in. Knock on happen. Carmela in a very bad position. Tamashi points a kill out of Carmela. Falls down immediately there. Now the Vilquilla being used as well. Needs to go back at this point. Doesn't have much health. So recalling back on the base. For now, Team Levine are coming back. They got 2 kills in the way, but look at that Brody. He's literally overshadowing that Claude.
Yep. 2 for 3 score. Brody doing a pretty good job using his skill advantage over the Claude. And right now the turtle's gonna be popping in. Yuzhong playing in the bushes, making sure to pop out the Firaga armor as much as possible. I think once Claude has the DHS though, I think things will change around. Claude has a vengeance. Vengeance. Oh, Tamashi.
Nice retribution. 50-50 battle, and he won the battle there without Alice getting his hand on the turtle, even though he used the retribution at the same time, but that slightest difference that makes the point of magnificent, remarkable steal onto the turtle. For now, Brody tracking up there with the stun coming in. Minnow and Fury gonna happen out of 3 people is a Slayer of HP, and there is the shots coming in. Minotaur falls down there. Brody with a shining shot.
Yep. With this 2-4 score, we're gonna be seeing mid lane. The Yuzhong has already rotated, and I think, I was mentioning it again. The Claude with the vengeance, it doesn't make sense. I think the Aegis would have been like so much better. You would have survived the whole combo from the Brody, and you would have been able to, go in with the blazing duet. That's how you were supposed to play against the Brody. So kind of confused why they did that. And right now, Claude.
BMI, he got fused. He went back in the safer side, but now he's getting chased down. Minotaur comes to the way. Suyu as well. The man first popped up. Harith goes in for the chrono dashes. Minnow falls down. Shutdown happened to the Brody. Harith now in a very bad position. Will be taken out by the Alice. 2 for 1 the score is. Claude and the escape easily out of all those things. But now, okay, Yuzhong. That's a good one. That's a good chase, I'll say. Like, goes into the second tier with that Black Dragon move and went for the Petri. And now Evil Quiller comes to the way. Slash Fangs. Tamashi with a Soul Saver. Finds a kill.
47 score Rose Ore right now. Ash, you might want to put the 50 rupees back. But yeah. At least for now, Rose Ore is looking in a much more comfortable position. Claude is not able to do anything much. His name is Blank, right? Okay, Blank, honestly, not sure. He's struggling quite a bit against the Brody. He's not able to play aggressive like he needs to, and I definitely think the choice of spell is definitely not working out for him. But anyways, look at the team fight.
Blank falling against the Black, and now you're gonna see that Minotaur with the Minna and Fury. Oh my goodness, the turtle. Let's see what happens. Retribution this time. It will be the Alice. The 5-man knock-on happened there. Last Insanity coming to the way. He doesn't have the Firaga. The man first Vengeance popped up as well. Blazing Duet got used. BMI used for the defense. Killing spree happened on the Brody. He falls down immediately there. It will be the turtle into the hand of Rosor and a kill into the hand of Team Levine. But now the redemption is coming in. Dragon went in for the double Petri. Minotaur falls down, but he goes down immediately as well. The Hara chasing down the mage here, but somehow Lilia finds his way back. Team Levine strikes on this time again. Mega kill secured. Camilla falls down. Zaman first popping in here. They might gonna go for that tier 1 in the mid. Last Insanity popped up. He doesn't have the Firaga armor. But in the meantime, oh my goodness. The Lilia not going to survive this attack from Team Levine. That's the reason Team Levine are back into the track. 8 for 8 the score is. They have one turtle in the way, but if you're going to talk about the goal, it is equalized.
And with this right now, Rosor and Team Lewin pretty much equal. But let's again look at the itemization. What? Harith with glowing 1 first item? I mean, I get it. They have 2 really anti-heal fighters, but that's a Harith. You should be prioritizing the Starlim side and the Feather of Heaven. That is kind of an odd choice. And what is with the Claudes not prioritizing Demon Hunter Sword? No wonder he's not able to dish out the damage. Why? Why are they not prioritizing DHS? What's wrong? Like, am I reading something wrong? Isn't DHS buffed? That is so weird. No wonder he's losing, actually. That is something that they definitely need to rectify. But anyways, hey, Brody going 1v2.
Yep, they're going 1v2 at this point, but double kill secured on to the Suyu. Nothing finds a kill as well. At a slither of HP, he is running back at this point. The blood is still on, so you might not gonna survive, but look at that. A lot of turret damage got into the way. Lilia's shoes got used. The man to the way now. We can't survive. That was overextension. That was like a lure onto that Suyu. He lured him to do the trap, and now gonna get down. Yup. What was he doing there?
Yeah, a lot of questionable decisions this time around in the match. Questionable decisions on the builds as well, but the kills are pretty much equal, 50-50, 10-10. And obviously the scoreboard is also 1-1, so anything can happen. Ash still deciding who to put 50 on. But the Lord
10-10 it
spawned
is.
in.
Like, both the teams are playing so well. I'll say, like, if the Rosor, they started it so well for their side, their ganks and everything, and then Team Lewin in the late phase, in the mid phase, they off the pace, they wait for the perfect moment, and now they're barging in. Let's see who will have the retribution or the Lord. Last hit suddenly coming the way. Lilia finds the Lord here for himself, and now the Faraga armor goes off. There is a lot of damage coming in. Xbox goes back on the safer side. Killing spree happen on to Edward. They might gonna go for a double. Harith is striking in. Claude will be one, giving out the final blow on to Aizen. Lilia finds his way back in the meantime. We're gonna see those bot lane getting invaded from the side of Team Lewin at this point. They might gonna grab those turrets, but at the same time, the Lord marching out of the top from the side of Team Rose Or now. It's like 50-50. You're getting the kills, you're losing out the neutral objectives. You're getting the neutral objectives, you're losing out the kills.
Yeah, that's what basically happening, right? So anyways, with this amount of pressure being created, let's see what happens, right? 12-10 score. Team Lewin trying to take back what they have lost. The Lord is gone, but at least they are able to get it back for themselves. Let's see what happens. For now, the bottom lane pressure getting built up non-stop. And Rose Or, let's take a look into what happens. Body damage hitting quite a bit on the Harith. And of course it will. Harith does not have a skill to really stop it. Oh, Suyo maybe having some issues. Bottom side, Claude. Does he finally have DHS? I think he does, hopefully. Because if he does, he will be able to dish out more damage. He does have the blue buff on him. And with this, let's see what happens as the game progresses towards the 12-minute mark. Claude finally dishing out some amount of damage. Oh, he finally got it now. We'll finally see his power spike. Very aggressive ultimate by Xborg. Dragon coming in to take him down.
But this time the Dragon chasing inside the tier. You're getting a tier damage as well. He might not falls down. He finds a kill there. Slither of HP still surviving though. The Clone of the Ruin comes to the way. Two men got caught in the hand. Claude falls down. Kills me out of Suyu. This is a 2-kill way. They might gonna go for the middle as well. Oh, Camilla will have the final slash. Brody went for the shot. Harith falls down. Shutdown happened, and with this, it is a 5-man wipeout. Ray, it might get end. Rozo trying to do so. Minions are barging inside the tier. The inhibitor falls down. Nemesis open. One blow to the base. And look at this. Everything falling down for the side of Team Lumin at an instance. It will be Rozor getting the hand into the match point, and they will be the one finishing it with 2-1. What a game it was. What a thriller it was. At a time we thought, no, Lewin are coming back, but then suddenly and in an instance, everything got shattered from their hand. Everything goes out of their hand, and the win totally got selected or grabbed, or you can say featured for the side of Team Rozo.
Ash, anyways, my UPI ID is really red.
I changed it. It's like 54 Lewin, 54 Rozo. I mean, win and lose. Both are for my side.
But yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna be honest with you, Ash. Like Lewin, I'm not sure. Did they like change their players or something? Like, was Claude present in the last series? I don't know, because like, I'm gonna be honest. His build was very suspicious. Not prioritizing DHS until 10 minutes into the game, that impacted his damage by insane margin. And second thing, they pushed Harith, which is obviously supposed to play in the gold lane, in the mid lane. They try to make it work, but obviously it's not going to work when they also build him wrong. They prioritize Glowing One, which does not give him any burst damage. And also, same for Suyo as well. He's also going for anti-heal. I think they prioritized too much on anti-heal and did not have any burst. I think they were too scared of Alice and Yuzhong to the point they basically just lost. So yeah, that is something that they have to keep in mind. Your Minotaur already has anti-heal. Xborg already has anti-heal. You don't need so much anti-heal on heroes that need burst. So yeah, I think this definitely impacted their performance because they just thought if we have anti-heal, we can slow the region, but who's gonna dish out the damage? Harriet, no Starlim side. Claude, no DHS. You have tanky heroes in front. It just did not work out. So yeah, Team Lewin, they kind of fumbled the bag at the end and made Ash lose 50 rupees. But hey, jokes aside though, really great series, especially for Rosor. They made a really good comeback, and I definitely think the highlight is the second match. But with this, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're done with the series, Ash.
Yeah, we're done with the series and we'll come. No, we're done with the series. Not done with the week stream because the third game is coming up soon and it will be the new casters. Chandra and Jai Bhai will be joining us soon for the Hindi casting for the third game, and Rosor will be playing once again. So let's see what will be Rosor doing against Dominator. But till then, we have to take a short break and we'll be coming back soon. But guys, the registration are live for the Battle of the Crown. 128 slots, 15,000 INR prize pool plus 3,000 diamonds, free slot, no money for the entry fees. So guys, what you are waiting for? Grab up your slots, make up your team, and grind up for the Battle of the Crown, which will be happening at Algambo Esports. Thank you.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her! She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Then he's my...
Give it time.
I can't stand that doll.
But it's us.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her! She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us. Because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Then he's my...
Give it time.
I can't stand that doll.
But it's us.
Who did this? Who? Halt! Stop her! She's the one who took everything!
Who are you?
Wait!
Sorry, Eamon. Is this yours?
That was my mother's favorite doll.
Mother.
Left us. Because of her! We were forgotten!
No. It's not her fault. That was Mother's choice.
Then he's my...
Give it time.
I can't stand that doll.
But it's us.
Who did this? Who?
देवियर सज्जनों, स्वागत है आपका यहाँ पे वार्म अप क्लैश सीरीज पे, जहाँ पे आपको मिलते हैं अच्छे खासे स्क्रीम्स, जहाँ पे आप वार्म अप करते हैं बेसिकली आने वाले टूर्नामेंट में प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए। और ये प्रेजेंटेड बाय है ये एल्गाम्बो ई स्पोर्ट्स, जहाँ पे आपको मिलते हैं ऐसे स्क्रीम्स। और उसी के साथ आज के मैच होने वाले हैं वो हमें देखने को मिलेंगे दो टीम के बीच में रहेगा। एक तरफ रहने वाली है रोज और दूसरी तरफ यहाँ पर रहने वाली है डोमिनेटर 7।
इससे पहले रोजोर खेल के गए एक मैच, तो यहाँ पे दूसरे मैच की तरफ देखना पड़ेगा किस तरह की स्ट्रेटेजी हमें आती हुई दिखेगी। मैं हूँ आपका कास्ट सुशील राव, मेरे साथ कास्टिंग कर रहे हैं आज जय। जय भाई, क्या हाल चाल है आपके?
बहुत ही बढ़िया। काफी दिन बाद जो आज कास्टिंग में आके बहुत अच्छा लगा, और स्पेशली जो मेरा फर्स्ट फ्रेंड था कास्टिंग का शिंडा, उसके साथ फिर से कास्टिंग करते हुए देख जो है फीलिंग्स जो आ रहा है बहुत अच्छा है। इसके साथ साथ यहाँ पे बहुत ही अच्छा जो है स्क्रीम्स का जो है यहाँ पे सेटअप करके जो कर रहे हैं अल्गाम्बो स्पोर्ट्स, वो जो है काफी काबिल तारीफ। मैं हमेशा जो इस बात की तारीफ करता हूँ, स्क्रीम्स ला रहे, टूर्नामेंट्स ला रहे, मोबा कम्युनिटी को इतना अच्छा अच्छा चांसेस दे रहे, नए अंडरडॉग्स टीम्स जो है उसको राइज करने के लिए, वो काफी जो है बहुत ही अच्छा एक चीज जो है इंडिया में अभी देखने को मिल रहा है। सपोर्ट मिल रहा है अल्गाम्बो स्पोर्ट्स का जो है कास्टर्स को, सबको, उसके लिए रियली थैंक यू अल्गाम्बो स्पोर्ट्स को बोलना चाहूंगा। इसके साथ साथ हम लोग बैन फेज में आ चुके हैं। शिंडा यहाँ पे ग्रॉक जो है उनको बैन कर दिया गया है। साथ ही साथ में जो है ग्लू और यहाँ पे जो है नया जो हमारा सपोर्ट हीरो उनको भी बैन कर दिया गया है। राइट नाउ जुशिन भी बैनिस्ट हमारा रहता है। तो क्या कहना चाहेंगे, बैन तो परफेक्ट बैन की तरफ देखने को मिल रहा है हमें।
जी बिल्कुल, यहाँ पे देखिए इनिशिएटर वगैरह जो है बैन आते हुए हमें दिख रहे हैं। ब्लू की बात करें तो अभी मेटा पे बहुत बेहतरीन तरीके से चल रहे हैं। एज अ फ्रंट लेनर बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से चलते हैं। बैकलेन को आप टारगेट कर सकते हैं एक ग्लू से, और बहुत सारा जो डैमेज है ना वो आप सोक अप कर सकते हैं। तो इनको बैन करना बहुत अच्छा एक स्ट्रेटेजी रहेगा। और चलिए यहाँ पे लिलिया पहला पिक किया जाएगा एज अ मेज। लीला के अलावा आप कुछ और भी उठा सकते थे। देखिए लीला एक ऐसा हीरो है जो अभी जल्दी से कोई उठाता नहीं है। उसके अलावा आप ऐसा हीरो जो है वो आप मार्क कर सकते थे कि जहां पे आपको एक मैं कहूंगा कहीं ना कहीं एक अपर हैंड मिलता। लेकिन अगेन ये टीम जो है, ये नई टीम्स है, ये थोड़ी थोड़ी उभर रही है अभी, तो यहाँ पे जो है ये अपने कंफर्ट के साथ ज्यादा जाना पसंद करती है। दूसरी तरह देखेंगे हार्ले यहाँ पे आते हुए हमें दिखेंगे। हार्ले के साथ साथ यहाँ पे जो है हिल्डा का आगमन होगा। अब हार्ले एक ऐसा हाइपर है जो बहुत ही ज्यादा मैं कहूंगा अभी मेटा पे चल रहा है, क्योंकि उनके ऊपर जो उनकी स्किल है हेड ट्रिक करके, तो उस पे जो है बहुत कम कूलडाउन आता है, जिसके कारण वो बहुत ज्यादा पोक देते हैं, डैमेज देते हैं। लेकिन हार्ले के साथ एक समस्या जरूर रहती है, अगर आपको ओपनिंग नहीं मिलती अच्छी खासी यहाँ पे जय भाई, तो फिर वो पिक थोड़ा सा स्ट्रगल करता है।
लेकिन एक बात यहाँ पे ये भी है, शिनरा आजकल हार्डी जो है बहुत ज्यादा सच में डोमिनेट कर रही है। लेकिन यहाँ पे मीनातोर और फेडरिन पिक किया गया है। यहाँ पे अगर देखा जाए तो काफी ज्यादा टैंकी पिक जो है एक तरफा हमें देखने को मिल रहा है, एक तरफ से बर्स्ट और स्क्विश देखने को मिल रहा है, एक तरफ काफी ज्यादा टैंकी पिक हमें देखने को मिल रहा है। तो गेम में बर्स्ट और होने वाला है, काफी इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है।
जी बिल्कुल। और यहाँ पे देखिए बहुत ही अच्छा पिकअप मेरे को देखने को मिल रहा है। मिनोटॉर यहाँ पे आए हैं, हीलिंग वो देंगे साथ के साथ, उसके साथ साथ सीसी चेन लेयर सीन्स के तौर पे फेडरिन हमें आते हुए दिखेंगे। दूसरी साइड देखा जाए वो डैमेज देने के लिए जरूर मौजूद रहेंगे। एक्सबॉक्स बहुत अच्छा पिक यहाँ पे रहने वाला है, जो कॉन्सेंट ओक वो देगा, और उसका जो कहीं ना कहीं जो ट्रू डैमेज है वो कहीं ना कहीं इफेक्टिव साबित हो सकता है। परंतु यहाँ पे थोड़ी सी दिक्कत दे सकती है टीम, क्योंकि अभी भी एक ढंग का सॉलिड मैं कहूंगा सीसी वो मेरे को नहीं दिख रहा है टीम डोमिनेटर 7 की तरफ से। और यहाँ पे उनको एज अ मेज के तौर पे एक हैवी सीसी चाहिए, जो उनका मैं कहूंगा जो एक तरीके से रहता है ना कि अल्टीमेट आप मारेंगे तो वो कॉम्बिनेशन उनका कहीं ना कहीं से वो खराब कर सके, तो ऐसा कहीं ना कहीं वो मौजूदा रहेगा। उसके साथ साथ आपको एक टैंक किलर भी चाहिए होगा, क्योंकि फेडरिन बहुत ज्यादा टैंकी रहेंगे। उसके साथ साथ मिनोटॉर वहां पे उनको हील देने के लिए मौजूदा रहेंगे।
जी बिल्कुल शिंडा, एक चीज यहाँ पे ये भी है, देखिए यहाँ पे कैरी जो है ओपन था, राइट? कैरी को अभी बैन किया गया है, तो वहां पे ऑप्शंस थे उनके पास कि आपको कैरी जो है पिक कर सकते थे, हिल्डा आप बाद में भी ले सकते थे। लेकिन राइट नाउ कैरी और एक्सबॉक्स का कॉम्बिनेशन बहुत ही ज्यादा जो एग्रेसिव होने वाला था, और बहुत ज्यादा दिक्कत जो यहाँ पे जो है रोजर को आने वाला था। तो यहाँ पे उनको मौका मिला, रोजर ने सीधा कैरी को जो बैन कर लिया, क्योंकि एक्सबॉक्स का आपको भी पता है जब तक फ्रेग आर्मोंड है तब तक वो जो है वो अच्छा खासा खेलेंगे, जब तक उसका शील्ड नहीं रहेगा फिर उनको जो बहुत ज्यादा स्क्विश होता है उनको मारने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं होता। उसके बाद फेडरिन का जो यहाँ पे और टॉन्ट स्किल होगा उसकी वजह से दिक्कत आ सकता है। तो राइट नाउ सिचुएशन रहता है कि उनके पास एक टैंक किलर था, उसको उन्होंने छोड़ दिया। अभी हैरी तक सॉरी हार्डली यहाँ पे अगर जंगल करती है तो यहाँ पे लूनॉक्स शायद हमें देखने को मिल सकता है, लूनॉक्स जो है काफी अच्छा टैंक किलर के नाम से जो जाना जाता है, और उनका काम भी जो है इजीली मेल्ट डाउन कर सकते हैं। ज्यादा जितना टैंक किलर उतना ज्यादा उनका डैमेज।
यस, यहाँ पे लूनॉक्स एक अच्छा काम कर सकता है, लेकिन अभी भी वो सीसी नहीं है उन लोगों के पास। और जब टीम के पास सीसी नहीं होता है तो फिर ऐसे फेडरिन जैसे हीरो उसको रोक पाना बहुत ज्यादा मुश्किल रहता है यहाँ पे जय। और चलिए लूनॉक्स की डिमांड करी थी हमने, लूनॉक्स वहां पे आ गया तो एक अच्छी बात जरूर रहेगी यहाँ पे। लेकिन अभी भी एमएम के तौर पे अब एक ऐसा हीरो चाहिए जो इनको मेल्ट कर सके दूर से रेंज रखते हुए। तो ऐसे एमएम के साथ जाना बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा। तो देखना पड़ेगा, नेतन एक अच्छा अपॉर्चुनिटी बन सकता है, क्योंकि नेतन अभी देखा जाए मेटा पे बहुत बढ़िया चल रहे हैं। उसके साथ साथ अभी जो स्टाइलियम साइट के ऊपर जो बहुत बड़ा अपडेट आया है और एक बफ आया उस आइटमाइजेशन के ऊपर, वो नेतन के ऊपर बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से चलता है। तो यहाँ पे अगर नेतन आते हैं तो एक बढ़िया अपॉर्चुनिटी हमें देखने को मिल सकती है, एक बढ़िया गैंग हमें जो है वो देखने को मिलेगा। दूसरी साइड पे देखा जाए क्लॉड यहाँ पे आएंगे डीपीएस के तौर पे, एक अच्छे मार्क्समैन मौजूदा रहेंगे। और जिस तरह का भी मैटर चल रहा है जय, वन ऑफ द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट एमएम में से एक है क्लॉड, क्योंकि इनके पास अडेप्टेबिलिटी बहुत अच्छी खासी है। मैच में खुद को बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से अडेप्ट कर सकते हैं, फिर चाहे वो ट्रिनिटी बिल के साथ जाना हो या फिर क्राउन के साथ जाना हो, तो वो वहां पे देखना पड़ेगा। क्राउन से याद आया, अभी एल्गाम्बो स्पोर्ट्स का गाइस टूर्नामेंट भी यहाँ पे बहुत जल्दी स्टार्ट हो रहा है, जिसका नाम है बैटल फॉर क्राउन्स, और रजिस्ट्रेशन अब जो है ओपन हो चुके हैं, आप जाके चेकआउट कर सकते हैं। चेकआउट कैसे करना है, डिस्क्रिप्शन पे जाइए, आपको लिंक मिलेगा, डिस्कॉर्ड ज्वाइन करिए या फिर इंस्टाग्राम पे आपको पोस्ट मिलेगा, वहां से आप क्यूआर को स्कैन कर सकते हैं और अपनी टीम को जो है रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं। सबसे बढ़िया बात यह है कि यहाँ पे आपको एंट्री फीस बिल्कुल फ्री मिलने वाली है और 128 यहाँ पे जो है स्लॉट्स आपको मिल रहे हैं, तो बहुत अच्छी वाली बात है। जो अंडरडॉग टीम्स यहाँ पे रहती है जय भाई, उनके लिए बहुत बढ़िया बात है, क्योंकि कई बार जो छोटी टीम्स रहती है उनको उभरने का मौका नहीं मिल पाता और ऐसे चांसेस बहुत कम आते हैं कम्युनिटी में, और ये उनमें से एक मौका है। चलिए उसी के साथ यहाँ पे देखेंगे ट्रिनिटी बिल के साथ शायद हमें मॉस्को जाते हुए दिखेंगे, तो मॉस्को में कहूंगा एक बढ़िया पिक रहेगा। क्लॉड के अगेंस्ट भी अच्छा खासा आप जो है डिस्टेंस मेंटेन करके अपनी लेन को जो है मेंटेन कर सकते हैं। उसके साथ साथ मॉस्को का एक सबसे बड़ा फायदा यह रहता है, जब भी उनका ब्लेड ऑफ डिस्ट्रक्शन आता है तो उससे वो ना बहुत जल्दी मतलब टीम फाइट ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं। और हमने हर बारी देखा है जब भी मॉस्को एंड में टीम फाइट ज्वाइन करते हैं तो वो फिर 2 से 3 से निकालते हैं। अर्ली गेम से देखा जाएगा हिल्डा बहुत अच्छा है, यहाँ पे मैं कहूंगा थोड़ा प्रेशर मेंटेन करना चाहती है अर्ली गेम पे, वो थोड़ा सा जो रहता है कि एक जंगलर के वो प्रेशर बनाया जाए, वो अच्छा यहाँ पे दिखेगा। इन्वेट करने की कोशिश, एक्सबॉक्स पीछे से आएंगे, एक अच्छी यहाँ पे चाल चली जा रही है, देखना पड़ेगा कि वो बफ किसके हित में जाएगा। जरूर बफ उठा लिया गया है, लेकिन फर्स्ट ब्लड वो उठाया जाएगा टीम डोमिनेटर 7 की तरफ से, और अर्ली गेम में डोमिनेशन आता हुआ उनकी टीम से, और ये थोड़ी सी खराब बात हो सकती है रोजोर के लिए।
जी बिल्कुल, राइट ना उनको पीछे की तरफ जाना पड़ेगा, वरना लिलिया का जो अर्ली गेम पे बर्स्ट डैमेज जो है काफी ज्यादा होता है, तो उनको उससे बच के जाना पड़ेगा, हिल्डा को खुद हील करना पड़ेगा। इसके साथ यहाँ पे बहुत ज्यादा एचपी कम में फ्लिकर का यूज करके पीछे की तरफ जाएंगे। लूनॉक्स एस जो है अपना एस जो यहाँ पे स्किल है उसको यूज करके फ्लिकर को करके पीछे की तरफ गए और खुद को यहाँ पे सेव कर दिया। हिल्डा जल्दी से जल्दी यहाँ पे फॉर्म अप हो जाएंगे, उनका जो एचपी रीजन है वो काफी ज्यादा जो बुश के अंदर हो जाता है, तो उसकी वजह से उनको कोई दिक्कत होने वाला नहीं, उनको बार बार बेस की तरफ वापस जाना पड़ेगा नहीं और इजीली जो एम्बुश कर सकते हैं, जोनिंग कर सकते हैं, और जोनिंग करके इजीली जो है वो अपने विजन जो है प्रोवाइड कर सकता है अपनी टीम को। तो ये काफी अच्छा बात होता है हिल्डा के लिए, कि हिल्डा जैसे हीरोज जब आप लेते हैं तो आपको बेस की तरफ वापस जाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ता, इससे अपना टाइम जो बचता है, टाइम जितना बचेगा उतना ज्यादा फार्मिंग में और विजन में आप हेल्प कर सकते हैं।
यस, एंड इसी के साथ जो टीम्स है वो थोड़ा सा कशमकश होते हुए दिखी, टॉप लेन की तरफ रोटेशन जरूर आएगा, हिल्डा को यहाँ पे स्पॉट किया जाएगा और अटैक किए जाएंगे हिल्डा के ऊपर, लेकिन पीछे से संभालेंगे नहीं, वो डेडली मैजिक आएगा हार्ले का और सीधा यहाँ पे धाराशाही कर दिया जाएगा। बात करें लूनॉक्स, वो मेल्ट करने में वो मौजूदा रहेंगे और एक और खेल उनकी जोली में भर दीजिए। टीम डोमिनेटर इस समय डोमिनेट करती हुई जा रही है, एक अच्छा रोटेशन उनकी तरफ से। बात करें डिसीजन मेकिंग की तो बहुत अच्छी तरीके से यहाँ पे डिसीजन लिया जा रहा है और इस समय चर्चल का आगमन हो चुका है और चर्चल लेने के लिए एक भारी मैं कहूंगा जो एडवांटेज है टीम डोमिनेटर 7 के पास रहने वाला है अभी।
जी बिल्कुल, यहाँ पे हिल्डा को देखिए कंटिन्यूअसली जो यहाँ पे मौका नहीं दे रहे जंगलर को, लिटरली जो है यहाँ पे जोनिंग करके उनको फार्म से रोका जा रहा है। इसके साथ टर्टल जो डोमिनेटर 7 इजीली डोमिनेट करते हुए ले जाएंगे राइट नाउ। इस गेम पे जो हिल्डा का गेम प्ले होता है ना, वो गेम प्ले बहुत ही बढ़िया देखने को मिला। एक्सबो के फेवरिन को जो मेल्ट करके बेस की तरफ वापस जो है मौत की काटो करके बेस देगा। जंगल पे गैंग देखने को मिला, यहाँ पे रेड बाफ पे फाइट जो है गैंग के साथ हिल्डा ने यहाँ पे फायदा लिया, उनके जंगलर को बेस की तरफ वापस रेड बाफ भी जो है डोमिनेटर 7 को मिलेगा। 4 लोग जो है यहाँ पे लिटरली आ चुके हैं अपने टीम को जो है गोल्ड और फार्म दिलाने के लिए। राइट नाउ ये सिचुएशन ऐसा चल रहा है कि हिल्डा जो है वो लिटरली जो है एज ए कोड प्लेयर की तरह यहाँ पे काम आ रहा है, जो हमें देखने को मिलता है बेसिकली वही चीज यहाँ पे देखने को मिला। तो काफी अच्छा खासा एग्रेसिव गेम पे देखने को मिला। यहाँ पे पीछे की तरफ वापस जाएंगे क्लोड, उनको पता है कि अभी जो फाइट लेने जाएंगे तो यहाँ पे इजीली जो उनको मौत की गार्ड उतार सकते हैं, उनके पास स्किल जो अभी राइट नाउ रहेंगे नहीं। यहाँ पे एक्सबॉक्स पे थोड़ा सा जो है पल्लावाड़ी चल रहा है, यहाँ पे डैमेज बहुत ज्यादा ट्राइड कर लग रहा है, क्लोड का भी एचपी कम है, क्लोड यहाँ पे पीछे की तरफ जाएंगे तो यहाँ पे बच सकते हैं। फ्लिकर का यूज जो है सॉरी यहाँ पे इसका यूज करते हुए क्लोड तो बच जाएंगे, लेकिन एक और किल मिलेगा। जंगल इन्वेशन जिस तरीके से हो रहा है, इस तरीके से गेम प्ले चला तो गेम प्ले 12 से 15 मिनट के अंदर खत्म हो सकता है शिंडा।
वो बहुत ही कम एचपी पे हिल्डा बचती हुई जाएंगे और पीछे से एक बढ़िया सपोर्ट टीम का, उसके साथ साथ यहाँ पे बढ़त हासिल। हिल्डा के साथ यही दिक्कत होता है, हिल्डा का मेन पर्पस ये होता है कि जितना ज्यादा आपको अर्ली गेम में अनॉय कर सके जंगलर को खासकली वो करें, और यहाँ पे उस रोल को बहुत अच्छी तरीके से निभाया है। टेरर नाम है इनका और इस समय टेरर फैला रखा है इन्होंने हिल्डा के साथ, हिल्डा पिक के साथ। तो इनके नाम का टेरर वो यहाँ पे होगा। इंसैनिटी पॉप ऑफ जरूर हुआ है, डैमेज देने का प्रयास, लेकिन फेडरिन उसको किसी तरीके से बचते हुए जाएंगे और सुयू बाल बाल बचते हुए बचे। यहाँ पे डेडली मैजिक लगाया जरूर गया था हाली के ऊपर, लेकिन हाली वहां पे छुप के रुके हैं। और यहाँ पे एक और किल जाएगा लाइट। काफी टाइम इनको लाइट दिखाई गई है। यहाँ पे 0-4-0 ऑलमोस्ट 4 बार मर चुके हैं। और मिनोटॉर के साथ यही दिक्कत रहता है कि अगर आप यहाँ पे संभल के नहीं खेले ना, तो आपको फिर सीधा यहाँ पे मार दिया जाएगा। आपके पास अगर एडवांटेज नहीं है तो वो हील जो आता है मिनोटॉर का वो बहुत कम आएगा। उसी के साथ फार्म बिल्कुल नहीं दिया जा रहा है, फार्म पूरी तरीके से डिनाई किया जा रहा है टीम डोमिनेटर 7 की तरफ से। और ये बहुत ही बुरी बात है रोज जोर के लिए, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं से वो कमबैक करने का प्रयास जो है वो बहुत छूटता जा रहा है जिस तरीके से मैच जा रहा है आगे आगे। बात करें यहाँ पे फार्म डिफरेंस की, तो यहाँ पे अब गोल्ड जो है धीरे धीरे और बढ़ता हुआ जा रहा है। ऑलमोस्ट 3 से 4 के का फार्म डिफरेंस आ चुका है और अब ये गेम टीम डोमिनेटर 7 के हाथ में बहुत ही इजीली रहेगा। लेकिन यहाँ पे क्या खाता खुलते हुए दिखेगा, मैं अंदर की साइड गए हैं, लेकिन एक्सबॉक्स का वो शील्ड यहाँ पे आएगा इन साइड पे और किस्मत बदलते हुए जाएगा। क्या खाता खुलेगा यहाँ पे, बिल्कुल। और उसी के साथ आइजन के साथ अपना खाता यहाँ पे खोलेंगे। आधार कार्ड इनका लिंक हो चुका है और धनराशि जो है वो यहाँ पे आएगी टीम के तौर पे, लेकिन वो चाचल के द्वारा बैलेंस आउट कर दिया जाएगा। हार्ले बहुत ही बढ़िया यहाँ पे खेलते हुए।
जी बिल्कुल, काफी अच्छा खासा चल रहा है। अभी भी एक ही चीज कहना चाहूंगा कि यहाँ पे हमने काफी ज्यादा देखा है स्क्रीम्स पे कि यहाँ पे जो है ना, जो टीम जीतते हुए जो है काफी टाइम जो है कभी कभी गलती से, कभी कभी जो एग्रेसिव खेलने से जो है थ्रो कर देते हैं। राइट नाउ मैं उम्मीद करूंगा कि यहाँ पे डोमिनेटर 7 जो है ऐसे डोमिनेट करते रहे गेम को जिस तरीके से करे। यहाँ पे फेडरिन जो अकेले जाने की कोशिश करेंगे, लेकिन यहाँ पे उनको जो है थोड़ा सा दिक्कत हो सकता है। राइट नाउ वेंजेंस का यूज कर चुका है, किलिंग स्पीड लेके जाएंगे। हिल्डा का जो डैमेज था आउटपुट टैंक के ऊपर, जो ज्यादा लगने की जो होता है कि उनका जितना एचपी बेस्ड डैमेज होता है हिल्डा का जो है राइट नाउ, वो हमें देखने को मिला। लिटरली 25% एचपी वाले फेडरिन को ऐसे निकाल दिया गया है। और अभी सिचुएशन बहुत ज्यादा खराब चल रहा है। मॉस्को का एचपी कम है, लेकिन टारगेट ज्यादा पुश कर, लेकिन यहाँ पे हार्डली जाएंगे, लिटरली किल लेते हुए जाएंगे। एचपी बस 20% में जो यहाँ पे किल लेके जाएंगे। एग्रेसिव खेलने की कोशिश की थी, काफी ज्यादा सक्सेसफुल रहे इस गेम पे। मिड लेन के टारगेट पे देखिए यहाँ पे प्रेशर बनाया जा रहा है। टैंक जो है कोशिश कर रहे हैं टाइट को बचाने की, लेकिन यहाँ पे जिस तरीके से गेम प्ले चला है टैंक के साथ जब उनका मेज नहीं आता है तो दिक्कत लगता है। लेन कट करने की कोशिश करेंगे एक्सबॉक्स, मिलियन फंडे से आएंगे। एक्सबॉक्स लेन कट करके अपनी टीम की तरफ जाएंगे सपोर्ट करने के लिए। यहाँ पे फिर से बफ इनबेड हो चुका है, सुई इस तरफ बफ की तरफ जाएंगे। या तो मौत से भाग के आएंगे या तो मौत को गले लगा के फिर से इसकी तरफ वापस जाने वाले।
जी बिल्कुल, यहाँ पे कुछ कर भी नहीं सकते, सुयू पूरी तरीके से बेबस है। लेकिन यहाँ पे वेस्टी का खूबसूरत इस्तेमाल, रेड चुरा लिया जाएगा और तो अपना रेड बढ़िया तरीके से बचाया है यहाँ पे। लेकिन दूसरी तरफ देखना पड़ेगा, मिनोटॉर अकेले फिर दोबारा पकड़े गए, प्लेगर का इस्तेमाल करना पड़ा, मिनोरेज का इस्तेमाल करने के, लेकिन एस उनको यहाँ पे मेल डाउन करेंगे। उसी के साथ टीम की बात करें तो अभी तक टीम बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से खेल रही टीम डोमिनेटर 7, लेकिन वो स्ट्रक्चर के ऊपर, बढ़त के ऊपर हासिल यही होगी। प्लेन मिल चुका है और अब टाइम है आपको ज्यादा ज्यादा इन्वेस्ट करने का, टर्रेट के ऊपर ध्यान दे ना कि किल के। ये आप ऑलरेडी यहाँ पे जो है बढ़िया तरीके से उनको चुके हैं, डोमिनेट कर चुके हैं। अब आपका सबसे ज्यादा मैं कहूंगा रोल रहेगा कि जितने ज्यादा टर्रेट हो सके वो निकाले जाए और लॉर्ड जैसे ही आएगा उसको लेके गेम को खत्म कर सकते हैं। यहाँ पे देखना पड़ेगा इंसैनिटी, दूसरी तरफ ब्लेजिंग डुओ, क्या यहाँ पे खाता खुलेगा? जी बिल्कुल, और यहाँ पे एमएम का खाता खुलेगा एक किल के साथ। दूसरी तरफ यहाँ पे टेरर 4 बचते हुए निकलेंगे। यहाँ पे मेज नथिंग, बाल बाल बचते हुए निकली है। मेज का टर्रेट थोड़ी दिक्कतें होने लगेगी अब धीरे धीरे। यहाँ पे अगर मरने लगी टीम डोमिनेटर 7 के ही जो है अपने चैंपियन, तो वहां पे दिक्कत का सामना करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि बाउंटी यहाँ पे लगी रहती है और बाउंटी अगर आप सामने वाली टीम को दोगे तो उनकी तरफ से वापसी वो बहुत इजीली हो जाएगा। इस साइड पे और करने का प्रयास किया जाएगा। फेडरिन अंदर की तरफ घुसेंगे और शील यहाँ पे आ चुका है। अब एक्सबॉक्स के ऊपर देखना पड़ेगा, लेकिन वो लेयर सीसी लगातार बीच में हिल्डा उनके पीछे जाएगी और अच्छा खासा स्लो डाउन किया जाएगा। बहुत ज्यादा एचपी उनका लूज होगा, बहुत कम एचपी है। पॉन्क जरूर लगेगा यहाँ पे, लेकिन क्या फायदा, वेंजेंस भी इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा। 4 बंदों के बीच में अकेले सर्वाइव नहीं कर पाएंगे। रेड बफ की तरफ अंदर की तरफ गए हैं सुयू, रेड बफ मिल जाएगा इस बार, लेकिन अभी भी स्थिति अच्छी खासी नहीं रहेगी रोजोर की।
जी शिंदे, यहाँ पे एक चीज आप देखिएगा, नोटिस कीजिएगा कि राइट नाउ अगर यहाँ पे जो है 15 किल जो ले चुके हैं, लेकिन एक चीज यहाँ पे है कि यहाँ पे राइट नाउ क्लॉड और जो मेज है नथिंग राइट नाउ बहुत अच्छा खेल रहे हैं। उन लोग का जो डेथ रेशियो है वो 0 पे है, असिस्ट भी 0 पे है। लेकिन एक चीज यहाँ पे बहुत सही रहेगा कि अभी क्लॉड जिस तरीके से फार्मिंग कर रहे हैं, लेट गेम पे कुछ ना कुछ चेंज होने की संभावना हो सकती है कि उनका डैमेज देखिए अब धीरे धीरे आने लगा है। हिल का सस्टेनेबिलिटी जो है धीरे धीरे कम होने लगा है, तो क्लॉड को यहाँ पे मार्क करना जरूरी रहेगा। क्या ना क्या पता चमत्कार को नमस्कार करके क्लॉड जो है इस गेम प्ले को बाहर लेके निकल के चले जाए।
जी बिल्कुल, और उसी के समय एक बार आइटमाइजेशन के ऊपर जरूर नजर डालना चाहेंगे, लेकिन उससे पहले लगता है यहाँ पे फाइट होती हुई दिखेगी। अंदर की तरफ गए हैं, दिया जाएगा स्नो को, यहाँ पे धराशायी किया गया है। पीछे एक्सबा मौजूदा रहेंगे, इंसैनिटी का इस्तेमाल करते हुए जो है टैंक को भी निकाल दिया जाएगा। उसी के साथ मेज अल्टीमेट का इस्तेमाल करते हुए बार बार बचेंगे, लेकिन पीछे हिल्डा उनके पड़ चुकी है। एमएम अभी भी जिंदा रहेंगे, यहाँ पे अच्छा खासा डैमेज आता हुआ दिखेगा। हिल्डा क्या यहाँ पे धराशायी होगी, कोशिश पूरी रहेगी, बार बार बचते हुए निकली है यहाँ पे हिल्डा। दूसरी तरफ से हाले वो भी है, लॉर्ड चॉपलेन से आ चुका है इस समय। अब तो भारी चिंता रहेगी, होली शील्ड वो थोड़ी मौजूदा रहेगी तो थोड़ी राहत की सांस आप जरूर दे पाएंगे, लेकिन वो होली शील्ड के साथ आपका इन्वर्टेड टरेट वो टूटने का और भी ज्यादा चांस यहाँ पे बढ़ता हुआ जाएगा।
जी बिल्कुल, कोशिश तो पूरा करेंगे, लेकिन यहाँ पे एक लॉट तो चलो ठीक है, लेकिन दूसरा लॉट जब आएंगे, जब होली शील्ड नहीं रहेगा, तब क्या करेंगे रोजोर, वो देखना बाकी रहेगा। और डोमिनेट 7 पूरा कोशिश करेंगे कि मिड लेन का इनर्बिटेड टर्रेट जो है उसको फोकस करके ले लिया जाए, तो यहाँ पे काफी ज्यादा मिनियंस का प्रेशर बढ़ जाएगा। और मिनियंस का प्रेशर जैसे ही बढ़ेगा, तब आपको लॉट की भी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगा। आप जिस तरीके से फार्मिंग पे आ गए, गोल्ड पे आ गए, आइटमेशन की बात करें तो उसमें भी ऑलमोस्ट शायद कंप्लीट होने वाला होगा, 1-2 सेट ही बचा होगा जो लेने के लिए। उस सिचुएशन में जो है राइट नाउ काफी ज्यादा दिक्कत का सामना करना पड़ेगा रोजोर को।
जी बिल्कुल, और चलिए यहाँ पे आइटमाइजेशन की ललकार लगाई थी, आइटमाइजेशन आते हुए दिख रहा है। ट्रिनिटी यहाँ पे बिल्ड हो चुका है मॉस्को का, जिसके कारण अब जो डैमेज है वो जरूर यहाँ पे चुभने लगेगा। उसी के साथ देखना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे मॉस्को अगला आइटम क्या बनाना चाहेंगे। क्या वो यहाँ पे विंड ऑफ नेचर के साथ जाना चाहेंगे, या फिर कहीं ना कहीं दूसरी तरफ अगर देखा जाए तो वो जरूर पेनिट्रेशन की तरफ जाना चाहते हैं, उधर देखना पड़ेगा। लेकिन यहाँ पे खुला नहीं छोड़ा जाएगा, फेडरिन को हर बार दिक्कत का सामना करना पड़ेगा। इंसैनिटी पॉप अप हुआ है और आई थिंक यहाँ पे इंसैनिटी के साथ खत्म किया जाएगा आइजन को। आइजन यहाँ पे खत्म हो चुके हैं। दूसरी तरफ बात करें तो कॉन्स्टेंट प्रेशर जो है वो लगातार बना के रखा है टीम डोमिनेटर 7 ने इस समय। कमाल की गेम प्ले इनकी तरफ से आता हुआ, और एक बढ़िया मैं कहूंगा जिस तरीके से हर एक रोल जो है बहुत बेहतरीन तरीके से चल रहे हैं। रिकॉल का प्रदर्शन होगा सामने, लाइट वहां पे मौजूदा रहेंगे, लेकिन अभी भी टीम जो है अच्छा खासा बचा रही है गेम को। लेकिन कितनी देर तक, क्योंकि कुछ देर में लॉर्ड आने वाला है और आई डोंट थिंक कि इस लॉर्ड के साथ टीम रोजोर यहाँ पे डिफेंड कर पाएगी।
जी बिल्कुल, शिंडा यहाँ पे काफी ज्यादा मिस कॉल जो यहाँ पे राइट नाउ जो मिस जिस तरह से गेम चल रहा है राइट नाउ, काफी ज्यादा दिक्कत हो रही है कि 319 का है, 16 किल्स आगे है राइट नाउ। गोल्ड सिचुएशन देखेंगे तो 10,000 के आसपास की गोल्ड का डिफरेंस है, तो इस सिचुएशन पे बहुत ज्यादा टफ होने वाला है इस गेम पे। जो अभी राइट नाउ क्लॉड जो है उन पे ये जो दाव लगाना बहुत ही ज्यादा जरूरी है कि क्लॉड अगर कुछ कर दिखाए। क्लॉड बहुत ही ज्यादा सेफ गेम प्ले कर रहे हैं, अगर इसे सेफ गेम प्ले करते रहे तो इस गेम पे आपको जो है कुछ करने की मौका नहीं मिलेगा, अगर कुछ करने भी जाओ तो आपको मौत मिलेगा। तो इस सिचुएशन में ये देखना पड़ेगा क्लॉड किस तरीके से गेम को जब वापस लेके आने की कोशिश करते हैं राइट नाउ, क्योंकि एमएम एक सहारा होगा। क्लॉड का अल्टीमेट जो है ब्लेजिंग डुओ, वही जो है कुछ कर सकता है एनिमीज के बीच में जाके, कि मॉस्को हार ले किसी को अगर मार्कडाउन करके यहाँ पे उनको मेल्ट कर सकते हैं तो ये गेम बच सकता है। वरना इस लॉर्ड के साथ जो है डोमिनेटर 7 जो है ये गेम को निकाल के इजीली लेके चले जाएंगे।
जो बिल्कुल कोशिश यहाँ पे वही रहने वाली है। और देखिए यहाँ पे बढ़िया तरीके से जिस तरीके से टीम का कॉम्बिनेशन है, आप एक बार नोटिस करेंगे टीम ने जो है पूरी तरीके से यहाँ पे लेन जो है फ्रीज करी दी है, और ये कितना बड़ा एक मैं कहूंगा स्ट्रेटेजी है। इससे क्या होता है कि सामने वाली टीम को वो फार्म नहीं मिलता है, और फार्म के साथ साथ जो लेन्स है ना वो आपकी स्टैक होती भी आती है। अब आप जो है लॉर्ड लेंगे, लॉर्ड लेने के बाद जब आपका लॉर्ड यहाँ से मार्च करेगा तो इनहेंस मिनियन के साथ आपके जो है डबल मिनियंस यहाँ पे रहते हैं, तो 2 कैनन वाले मिनियंस रहते हैं, और इनके सामने डिफेंड करना बहुत ज्यादा मुश्किल रहता है। ये बहुत बढ़िया स्ट्रेटेजी है, और ये एक हाई लेवल गेम प्ले दिखा रहा है टीम डोमिनेटर 7, दिखा रही है कि इस तरीके का गेम प्ले खेलती है और उनको मैक्रो की कितनी अच्छी नॉलेज है, और यही मैक्रो प्रैक्टिस करने की टीम को सबसे ज्यादा जरूरत है इस समय।
जी बिल्कुल, इसके साथ लॉर्ड जो है मार्च करते हुए आएंगे मिडिल की तरफ से। मिडिल के इनविटेड राइट जो है वो जाने की काफी ज्यादा संभावना है, कोशिश करेंगे फेडरिन आगे जाके आइजन जो है, लेकिन उनको भी मौत दिया जाएगा। एचपी बहुत ज्यादा कम है, हल्ले को पीछे की तरफ जाना पड़ेगा, लेकिन उनको मौत दिया जाएगा। लुनोक्स को भी शटडाउन दे दिया राइट नाउ। सिचुएशन जो है थोड़ा सा फेवर में आ चुके हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पे इंसेंटिव पॉप अप होगा, किलिंग स्प्री लेके जाएंगे। अभी भी इमोर्टलिटी है एक्सबॉक्स के पास, तो उनको यहाँ पे बचने की काफी ज्यादा संभावना है। लेकिन यहाँ पे अभी मॉस्को जो अपना गेम प्ले दिखा, लेकिन एचपी काफी ज्यादा कम है, उनको मौत दे दिया जाएगा यहाँ पे। जी बिल्कुल, एक और किल मिनाटोर के नाम जो है देखने को मिला, लेकिन एचपी काफी ज्यादा कम है, पीछे की तरफ जाएंगे हील यूज करते हुए। बहुत ही अच्छा खासा है जो एग्रेसिव गेम प्ले हिल्डा की तरफ से हमें देखने को मिला, बहुत ही बढ़िया। लेकिन यहाँ पे मिनियंस जो है बेस की तरफ जा रहे हैं, हिल्डा बेस की तरफ वापस जाएंगे। यहाँ पे राइट नाउ एक सिचुएशन जो गेम को पलटने का आया तो जरूर है, लेकिन यहाँ पे अगर थ्रो नहीं करते डोमिनेट 7 तो अभी भी जो गेम को इजीली डोमिनेट करके जो है निकाल के ले जाने में सक्षम रहेंगे शिंडा।
जी बिल्कुल, देखिए भले पुश नहीं हुआ अच्छे से, लेकिन उनका काम हो गया। इन्वर्टेड टरेट टूट चुके हैं, और तीनों ही इन्वर्टेड टरेट टूट चुके हैं, जिसके कारण अब प्रेशर जो है वो और ज्यादा रहेगा। आप टीम फाइट पे बात करें या फिर लॉर्ड फाइट पे, आप पूरी टीम नहीं आ सकती है। एक ना एक बंदे को पीछे बेस पे रह के क्लियर करना ही पड़ेगा, और यहाँ पे इसी बात का फायदा उठाएगी।
ओहो।
अरे गलत स्थिति में फंस सकते हैं, थोड़ा बच के रहना पड़ेगा आइजन को, फिर दोबारा प्रहार। आइजन निकल नहीं सकते हैं। वेंजेंस के साथ यही दिक्कत रहता है, जब भी आप वेंजेंस लेते हैं और आपको डैमेज रिडक्शन जरूर मिलता है, लेकिन आपकी मोबिलिटी वो बहुत कम हो जाती है, जिसके कारण इसी बात का फायदा उठाते हुए एक्सबॉक्स बार बार यहाँ पे टारगेट कर रहे हैं उनको, और हर बारी वो किल लेने में सफल हो जा रहे हैं। इसलिए ही, क्योंकि उनके पास मोबिलिटी नहीं है बच के निकलिए, अगर वो टीम फाइट इनिशिएट करते हैं तो उनको फिनिश ऑफ करनी ही पड़ेगी। वो टीम फाइट से बीच में से नहीं निकल सकते हैं।
जी बिल्कुल, एक चीज़ और यहाँ पे ये भी देखना पड़ेगा शिंडर, राइट नाउ मॉस्को जो है इस गेम पे कुछ ज़्यादा सक्सेसफुल नहीं रहे हैं। मॉस्को इस गेम पे जो पुशिंग की जो है, टर्रेट पुश करने की काम ज़्यादा है, इंस्टेड ऑफ एग्रेसिव गेम प्ले या किलिंग की देखा जाए। क्योंकि उनका सिचुएशन, उनका रेंज जो है कम होने की वजह से इजीली जो गैंग अप हो रहा है, या फिर लिलिया का या क्लॉड का डैमेज लग रहा है, और मिनाटो जैसे आगे जाके अपना अल्टीमेट का यूज कर रहे हैं, वहाँ पे सीसी लग रहा है, तो मॉस्को कुछ कर नहीं पा रहे। इस सिचुएशन पे आप ऐसा गेम प्ले बोल सकते हैं कि मॉस्को जो है टर्रेट, जहाँ पे आपका एनिमीज का जो टर्रेट है, न्यूट्रल ऑब्जेक्टिव, उस पे ज्यादा फोकस करे, लॉट पे ज्यादा फोकस करे, बाकी 4 मेंबर जो है वो गेम को डोमिनेट करके रखे। इट्स काइंड ऑफ 4 वर्सेस 5 सिचुएशन पे चल रहे हैं, और मॉस्को का गेम प्ले अभी देखना बाकी है। लेकिन इस टाइम पे गेम प्ले जो है मैटर नहीं रखेगा, इस गेम टाइम पे विनिंग जो है जितना जो है मैटर रखेगा, ताकि प्रेशर जो है रोज और पे थोड़ा सा बन जाए, तो सेकंड मैच पे जो है वो इजीली जो थोड़ा सा मेंटल स्ट्रेस से कम होकर राइट नाउ डोमिनेट 7 इजीली गेम को निकाल के लेके जा सके। लेकिन नेक्स्ट गेम के लिए क्या एमएम लेना पसंद करेंगे, मैं जो वो देखना ज्यादा जरूरी रहेगा, कि उनके पास ऑप्शन रहते हुए भी कैरी को लिया नहीं गया था, उनको जो बैन लिस्ट में देखने को हमें मौका मिला था। और अभी सिचुएशन ऐसा हो गया कि यहाँ पे टर्रेट जो है कोई बचा नहीं, बस बेस बचा हुआ है, उसको डिफेंड करना पड़ेगा। मिनियंस जो है, पहला जो पार्ट का मिनियंस वो तो क्लियर हो चुका है, लेकिन अभी लॉर्ड के साथ जो मिनियंस आएंगे वो काफी ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग मिनियंस होने वाले हैं, और प्रेशर जो है काफी ज्यादा इंटेंस होने वाला है। तो ये गेम जो है अभी यहाँ पे या तो खत्म होगा या तो फिर से रिवर्स होने की जो संभावना देखने को मौका मिलेगा शिंडा।
जो बिल्कुल कोशिश रहेगी, डेडली मैजिक आएगा जरूर चैंग के ऊपर प्रहार, लेकिन दूसरी साइड पे देखना पड़ेगा यूं आए बचने के लिए, लेकिन वो डैमेज वहां से आएगा। मीनो रेज का इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा, लेकिन इंसैनिटी में 2 बंदे पकड़ेंगे। उसी के साथ लॉर्ड अभी भी दूर रहेगा। मिनियंस आराम होते हुए, लेकिन उस मिनियन को फिनिश करते हुए जाएंगे। एक्सबॉक्स का ट्रू डैमेज यहाँ पे आता हुआ जाएगा, बहुत ही उम्दा यहाँ पे गेम प्ले आएगा। मॉस्को मौजूदा रहेंगे, अभी भी एक बंदे को फिनिश ऑफ किया जाएगा। उसी के साथ बेस के ऊपर प्रहार, क्रिस्टल ओपन, और यहाँ पे डोमिनेटर 7 पहला गेम अपने नाम करती हुई दूसरा मैच के लिए रेडी होते हुए, और पहला गेम अपने नाम बहुत ही बेहतरीन तरीके से किया, वन साइडेड डोमिनेशन। और इस गेम के साथ हमने देखा जिस तरीके से उन्होंने लेन को फ्रीज किया, बहुत बेहतरीन तरीके से सामने वाले को फार्म नहीं दिया। और ये एक सबसे बड़ी स्ट्रेटेजी रहती है कि अगर आपने स्नोबॉल कर लिया है तो उसको मेंटेन कैसे करना है। अगर आप मेंटेन करके ही चलेंगे, भले आपसे एक तो गलती हो जाए। हमने देखा था वहां पे जब टीम को 3 किल मिले थे, लेकिन उसके बाद वो फार्म डिफरेंस इतना ज्यादा था कि वो कवर नहीं कर पाए। तो यहीं पे ये बात रहती है जय, कि एक अच्छी स्ट्रेटेजी इस तरीके से दिखती है सामने, और इस स्ट्रेटेजी के ऊपर काम करती हुई जो टीम है वो डोमिनेटर 7, बहुत ही उम्दा गेम प्ले उनका। और ऐसा गेम मैंने तो एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया था ऐसी उभरती हुई टीम से, लेकिन बहुत अच्छा गेम प्ले यहाँ से मैं कहूंगा।
जी बिल्कुल, जो सिचुएशन था, जिस तरीके से गेम को पलटा, जिस तरीके से हिल्डा ने यहाँ पे सपोर्ट दिया, तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है शिंडा, राइट नाउ गेम जो है हमने देख लिया है। अभी अगर सेकंड मैच की बात करें तो यहाँ पे हिल्डा को शायद जो है जरूर बैन लिस्ट में देखने का मौका दिया जाएगा। इसके साथ मैंने जिस तरीके से कहा था कि इस गेम पे मॉस्को जो है शिंडा, मैंने कहा था राइट, कि इस पर टरेट पे जो है ज्यादा डैमेज पुशिंग पे, यहाँ पे देखिए 66% जो टोटल टीम का टरेट डैमेज जो है, जो एक न्यूट्रल ऑब्जेक्टिव होता है, जो गेम जीतने में सबसे ज्यादा मदद करता है, वो टरेट, राइट। मॉस्को को पता था कि इस बार इस गेम पे उतना कुछ शाइन नहीं कर पाएंगे, लेकिन उन्होंने हार नहीं माना और टरेट पे टरेट लेते गए, राइट। और सेम सिचुएशन देखिए यहाँ पे क्लॉट पे, लेकिन क्लॉट को ज्यादा ही सेफ खेले थे, और मॉस्को जो ज्यादा एग्रेसिव खेल लेते, उनके पास एडवांटेज कम होता है। अभी यही जो रीजन है, उसकी वजह से काफी ज्यादा प्रेशर बन गया था लेन्स पे। तो वो काफी अच्छा चीज एक है कि आप कोई ऐसा हीरो लेके खेले जो आपको पता है कि एडवांटेज थोड़ा कम देगा, तो आप उसी एडवांटेज को जो है स्विच करके किसी ऐसा चीज पे ले जाओ जहां पे आपको प्रायोरिटाइज मिल जाएगा। मॉस्को का अटैक स्पीड जो 20 बहुत ज्यादा होता है, तो इजीली टायर्ड को मेल्ट करना कोई बड़ी बात नहीं होता है।
जी बिल्कुल, और इसी के साथ दूसरे मैच की तरफ हम लोग बहुत ही जल्दी जाने वाले हैं। तो ड्राफ्टिंग में थोड़ी सी चेंजेस आते हुए हमें देख सकते हैं इस बार। हो सकता है कि ईएक्सपी पे कोई दूसरा हमें जो है ईएक्सपी देखने को मिले, जिसके कारण थोड़ा सा दिक्कत ना हो, या फिर हार्ले बैन जो मैं कहूंगा वो हमें आता हुआ दिख सकता है अर्ली गेम पे। ये हार्ले एक ऐसा मेज, जैसे कि मैंने कहा था आपको, कि अर्ली में स्नोबॉल क्रिएट करने में बहुत ज्यादा हेल्प करना है, और इस गेम में हार्ले ने बहुत बेहतरीन तरीके से मैं कहूंगा जिसको भी चूज किया था टारगेट करने के लिए, एक इंपॉर्टेंट की फैक्टर थे। दूसरी तरफ मॉस्को, जैसे कि आपने कहा था कि वो पुश करने के काम आए, जी बिल्कुल। और मॉस्को के साथ यही फायदा रहता है कि अगर सिंगल मिनियन है तो उसका जो बेसिक अटैक है वो फिर पियर्स करता है, कि अगर उसके सामने भी पीछे अगर बंदे खड़े रहते हैं तो उनको भी जो है डैमेज लगता है, जिसके कारण डिफेंड करना और ज्यादा मुश्किल हो जाता है। तो यहाँ पे बढ़िया तरीके से स्ट्रेटेजी आया था टीम डोमिनेटर 7 की तरफ से, लेकिन यहाँ पे अभी देखना पड़ेगा कि जो रोज हो रहा है वो किस तरीके से अडेप्ट करती है। ये एक और चांस इनको दिया जाएगा, अगर यहाँ पे अडेप्ट करने में फेल होती है तो 0-2 से क्लीन स्वीप लेती हुई जाएगी यहाँ पे टीम डोमिनेटर 7।
जिस तरीके से उन्होंने डोमिनेटर 7 ने डोमिनेट किया गेम को, अभी रोज और जो है पूरा कोशिश करेंगे कि उनको जो उसी तरीके से डोमिनेट किया जाए, कोशिश पूरा रहेगा, लेकिन गेम में कभी भी कुछ भी हो सकता है। यहाँ पे कोई भी चांस, जिस तरीके से अभी हमें देखने को मौका दिया गया, राइट, उस तरीके से अगर गेम प्ले होता तो इजीली जो है वो गेम को जो राइट नाउ लेके निकल के जा सकता है डोमिनेटर 7। अभी प्रेशर है रोज और पे, लेकिन उस प्रेशर को, तो अभी राइट नाउ सिचुएशन ऐसा रहेगा डोमिनेटर की तरफ से कि उनको मैच जीतने के लिए एक ही मैच चाहिए, बट रोजर को अगर जीतना है तो 2 मैच लेके जाना पड़ेगा। उस प्रेशर में किस तरीके से गेम प्ले दिखा के गेम को लेके जाते हैं, वो देखने लायक रहेगा अभी राइट नाउ।
जी बिल्कुल। तो कहीं ना कहीं आई थिंक लिलिया ज्यादा काम आया नहीं था, जिस तरीके से पहला पिक उठाया गया था लिलिया के ऊपर। तो कहीं ना कहीं आई थिंक मैच के ऊपर थोड़ा वर्कआउट करना चाहिए कि आप दूसरे मैच के साथ जा सकते थे। अगर यहाँ पे कोई दूसरा मैच होता तो थोड़ी स्थिति अलग हो सकती थी। अगर वैक्साना वगैरह या कुछ ऐसे सीसी वगैरह होते तो आपके पास चांसेस ज्यादा बन सकते थे मिनटॉर के साथ। कि मिनटॉर के साथ आपको एक ऐसा मैच चाहिए जो डैमेज दे पाए अच्छा खासा, उसके साथ साथ आपको एक बढ़िया एडवांटेज दे पाए। लीला के साथ दिक्कत ये कि लीला का डैमेज जो है ओवरऑल तब आता है जब टीम फाइट इंगेजिंग चल रही हो, लाइक लंबी टीम फाइट चल रही हो, और उस पे आपका फिर तब कहीं ना कहीं जो है एडवांटेज आता है। लेकिन दूसरी तरफ देखा जाए तो वहीं वो एडवांटेज दिया ही नहीं, टीम ने पूरी तरीके से डोमिनेट किया। लेकिन इस बार यहाँ पे किस तरीके से जो है टीम खेलेगी, चाहे यहाँ पे हिल्डा में बैन होता हुआ दिखेगा कि इन्वेड बहुत ज्यादा हुआ था इस बार, तो कहीं ना कहीं वो इन्वेड रोकने के चांसेस हमें आते हुए दिख सकते हैं। कुछ ऐसे पिक्स हमें आते हुए दिख सकते हैं जो इनकी लाइनअप को थोड़ा सा दिक्कत दे, और एक नई ड्राफ्ट, एक नई स्ट्रेटेजी के साथ टीम रोज और वापसी करती हुई दिख सकती है।
जी बिल्कुल, इसी के साथ साथ जो हम लोग आ चुके हैं बैन फेस में। इस बार डोमिनेटर 7 का फर्स्ट पिक, फर्स्ट बैन रहने वाला है, तो इनके पास अभी भी मौका है जो अच्छा खासा हार्डली जो है यहाँ पे पिक करने की, या कोई ऐसा मेटा हीरो जैसे हिल्डा पिक हुआ था या एक्सबोग इस टाइप के हीरोज पिक करने की। रोज और को ये देखना पड़ेगा कि किस टाइप का हीरोज को जो बैन करके अपने तरफ से जो एडवांटेज रोज और के पास ये रहेगा कि अगर यहाँ पे डोमिनेटर 7 एक हीरो पिक करते हैं, उनके पास 2 मेटा हीरो पिक करने के रहेगा। अब ये देखना है कि मेटा हीरो पे जाएंगे या कॉम्फर्ट जोन पे जाएंगे रोज, और उसके ऊपर गेम डिपेंडेंट होने वाला है राइट नाउ।
जी बिल्कुल। और चलिए उसी के साथ बैन का आगमन होता हुआ दिखेगा। ग्लू को बैन किया जाएगा, एक अच्छा खासा बैन जैसे कि पिछली बार भी किया गया था। तो कोई आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स यहाँ पे बैन हमें आते हुए नहीं दिखा है। दूसरी तरफ चलिए हार्ले यहाँ पे बैन किया जाएगा, जिसके मैंने कहा था आपको जय भाई कि हार्ले को बैन करना मस्ट रहेगा, क्योंकि अर्ली गेम में बहुत ज्यादा दिक्कत देते हैं और स्नोबॉल की एबिलिटी बहुत ज्यादा रहती है इनके पास। दूसरी तरफ से फेडरेन यहाँ पे बैन कर दिया जाएगा रोजोर के पास। अब जो पत्ते इन्होंने पहले मैचेस पे दिखाए थे वो पत्ते कम हो चुके हैं, तो आपको एक नई स्ट्रेटेजी के साथ आना पड़ेगा। चलिए देखते हैं यहाँ पे तीसरा बैन क्या हो सकता है दूसरी तरफ। और रोज और वहां पे देखेंगे जूशिन को बैन किया गया अगेन, डेड साइड पे जूशिन बैन, पूरी तरीके से अंडरस्टैंडेबल। और इसी के साथ तीसरा बैन आता हुआ दिखेगा टीम डोमिनेटर 7 की तरफ से, और यहाँ पे जीटियन को बैन किया जाएगा। चलिए अच्छा एक बैन मैं कहूंगा। दूसरी साइड पे तीसरा बैन उनकी साइड से भी रहेगा अभी, और यहाँ पे ग्रॉक बैन होते हुए दिखेंगे। डोमिनेटर 7 उनके पास पहला पिक रहेगा। अब यहाँ पे जय भाई एक चेंजेस आप नोटिस करोगे कि पहला पिक आया है डोमिनेटर 7। आप देखिए जो पहला पिक है ना वो किसी ऐसे हीरोज के ऊपर करेंगे जो आपको बहुत ज्यादा एडवांटेज देगा, और यहाँ पे उठा लिया जाएगा। यहाँ पे मार्शल उठाया गया है। अब मार्शल के साथ सबसे ज्यादा जो हीरोज कंपैटिबल होंगे वो कहीं ना कहीं एक रेंजर होगा, चांगे हो सकता है, या फिर बेट्रिक्स। तो यहाँ पे एक बढ़िया स्ट्रेटेजी अपनाया रोजोल ने कि बेट्रिक्स हम नहीं देंगे, तो बेट्रिक्स उन्होंने उठा लिया है। उसके साथ साथ फिर दोबारा लिलिया पे गए हैं। आई डोंट नो व्हाई। लिलिया मेरे ख्याल से आप दूसरा हीरो उठा सकते थे। लिलिया इट्स ओके, आपको उसके साथ जाना है कंफर्ट, जैसे कि आपने कहा था जय भाई, तो कहीं ना कहीं वो कंफर्ट पे आता हुआ दिख रहा है। दूसरी तरफ से देखिए यहाँ पे सेट लगाते हुए सोरा हमें मौजूदा रहेंगे। अब दिक्कत ये रहेगी मार्शल के साथ कि देखिए मार्शल का अल्टीमेट इस समय 2 धारी तलवार है जय भाई। अगर अच्छी तरीके
जी
से
बिल्कुल।
यूज की जाए तो बहुत अच्छा है, नहीं तो आपके लिए ही उल्टा दिक्कत का सामना पड़ सकता है यहाँ पे। उसी तरह से यहाँ पे देखना पड़ेगा। चलिए लूनॉक्स का आगमन होगा बढ़िया। अब मार्शल के साथ यहाँ पे एक एडजस्टमेंट आया था जय भाई कि जब आप मार्शल का अल्टीमेट यूज करेंगे और मार्शल का पैसिव अगर आपके जो स्नैपशॉट वाला जो पैसिव है उसका वो अगर आपके टीममेट के ऊपर रहता है, वो शील्ड उसके ऊपर रहती है, तो आप मास्टर के टीममेट के अंदर मूव कर सकते हैं। तो यहाँ पे देखना पड़ेगा वो किस तरीके से यूटिलाइज किया जाएगा, और उसी के साथ रोज और यहाँ पे एक बढ़िया पिक मैं कहूंगा एक्सपी के तौर पे। फाइनली उन्होंने एक बढ़िया एक्सपी उठाया है। लापू लापू यहाँ पे बहुत ही अच्छा रहने वाला है। जो डैमेज रिडक्शन उनको मिलता है यहाँ पे एक की पॉइंट साबित होगा।
जी बिल्कुल शिनराइज के साथ साथ यहाँ पे ग्रेंजर जो आप बोल रहे थे कॉम्बो मार्शल के साथ, वो ग्रेंजर को यहाँ पे बैनिस्ट में डाल दिया गया है। लेकिन अगर यहाँ पे लापू लापू को उठाया गया है तो भूलिए मत, वहां पे एक तो सोरा है, उसके साथ साथ यहाँ पे लूनॉक्स है। तो वो कॉम्बिनेशन लापू लापू को दिक्कत देगा मिड टू लेट गेम पे। तो वो चीज लापू लापू को सस्टेन करके एग्रेसिव खेलना पड़ेगा, जिस तरीके से हिल्डा ने खेला था। अगर अर्ली गेम से मिड गेम तक डोमिनेट करेंगे तभी जाके एडवांटेज मिलेगा, लेकिन मिड टू लेट गेम पे जैसे जाएंगे लापू लापू सस्टेन नहीं कर पाएंगे। यहाँ पे लिटरली नॉक्स का जो बर्स्ट डैमेज आएगा तो उसको देख के खेलना पड़ेगा। और दूसरी बात यहाँ पे काजा को बैन कर देगा है, वाइसेस को बैन कर देगा, यहाँ पे मार्क्समैन को ज्यादा प्रायोरिटाइज किया जा रहा है, तो को भी यहाँ पे बैन किया गया। तो अभी राइट ना सिचुएशन ऐसा है, कुछ अनकॉमन चीजें देखने को मिला जो कभी हम लोग बहुत रेयरली देखते कोई टूर्नामेंट्स में स्क्रीम्स में। तो अच्छा बात है कि चलिए कुछ नया टाइप्स के हीरोज और नया टाइप्स के गेम प्ले में देखने का मौका दिया जा रहा है यहाँ पे।
तो बिल्कुल देखिए, रोज और की तरफ से वो ग्रेंजर बैन बहुत स्मार्ट मूव था। उनको पता था कि ग्रेंजर के साथ जा सकते हैं, इसलिए ग्रेंजर बैन किया जाएगा। लेकिन उधर दूसरी साइड देखेंगे डोमिनेट 7 की तरफ से यहाँ पे एक अच्छा बैन मैं कहूंगा वो आया है। और यहाँ पे अकाई आया। ओके, अकाई यहाँ पे उठा लिया गया है, लेकिन मार्शल के अल्टीमेट के सामने अकाई नहीं चलने वाला है। तो एक तरीके से अकाई वेस्ट हो जाएगा इनका। लेकिन वो कहीं ना कहीं मैं समझ रहा हूँ कि वो जो सेट लगाने की कोशिश करेंगे अपने जो सोरा है उनको रोकने के लिए, कहीं ना कहीं वो जरूर कामयाब हो सकते हैं। वंस अगेन देख के खेलना पड़ेगा बहुत ही ज्यादा। यहाँ पे बहुत ज्यादा कंडीशनल पिक्स मैं कहूंगा, जो कंडीशनल सिचुएशंस है वो बहुत ज्यादा उभरती दिखी। दूसरी साइड पे देखिए लोलिता यहाँ पे बैन किया है बहुत स्मार्टली मैं कहूंगा। डोमिनेटर 7 ने यहाँ पे लोलिता बैन किया है, और वो इसीलिए यहाँ पे बैन करते हुए दिखे थे। क्लॉड यहाँ पे आ चुका है, उसके साथ साथ मार्टिस पिक। ओके, थोड़ा सा मैं कहूंगा यहाँ पे मार्टिस पिक बहुत ही अच्छा पिक रहने वाला है फिनिश ऑफ करने के लिए, क्योंकि जो लो एचपी करेंगे यहाँ पे उनको फिनिश ऑफ करने के लिए मार्टिस बहुत बढ़िया रहने वाले। इनके साथ साथ सीसी इम्यूनिटी मिलेगा। अगर टीम जो है लापू लापू की बात करें या फिर अपने जो अकाई है उनकी बात करें, अगर बचते हुए निकल सकता है। और यहाँ पे दूसरी तरफ देखेंगे तो चलिए फैनी यहाँ पे आया जरूर है, तो थोड़ी सी दिक्कत रहेगी अभी, क्योंकि आपके पास वो डैमेज नहीं रहेगा। अगर फैनी की अच्छी केबल्स लगती है कट थ्रोट का इस्तेमाल करते हुए, तो मेज को कहीं ना कहीं या एमएम को बहुत ज्यादा दिक्कत होगा। मेज तो फिर भी एक बार को बच जाएगा ब्रिलियंस इस्तेमाल करते हुए, लेकिन एमएम के लिए थोड़ी सी दिक्कत साबित हो सकती है।
जी बिल्कुल, एक चीज यहाँ पे देखिएगा, मार्टिस जो लिया गया है वो अच्छा पिक है, मैं मानता हूँ इम्यूनिटी पिक भी है, लेकिन यहाँ पे एक हीरो ऐसा है जो गेम चेंज करने में काफी ज्यादा रहेगा रोजर की तरफ से। वो हीरो जो जिसपे मैं बेट लगाने वाला हूँ भाई, वो है बियाट्रिक्स। बियाट्रिक्स भाई ऐसा हीरो है, तुम्हें मिड टू लेट गेम पे इतना इरिटेटिंग और इतना फ्रस्ट्रेटेड कर सकता है, तुम्हें मार देगा, तुम कुछ कर भी नहीं सकते ना। भागोगे तो भी उसको चेस करके तुम मतलब चेस करके तुम्हें मार सकता है, वन शॉट मार सकता है, शॉटगन कर सकता है। तो बियाट्रिक्स अगर सही से गेम प्ले दिखा देना इस गेम पे, तो मिड टू लेट गेम पे इजीली खींचने वाला क्षमता रखता है राइट नाउ रोजर।
जी बिल्कुल। और यहाँ पे देखने वाली बात हुई किस तरीके से सिचुएशन है, जो एग्जीक्यूशन है ना उसके ऊपर बहुत ज्यादा डिपेंड करता है गेम। तो देखते हैं किस तरीके से एग्जीक्यूशन आएगा। और मार्शल देखिए, मार्शल बहुत ज्यादा दिक्कत रहेगा फैनी के लिए भी। फैनी जब भी केबल लगा के आएगी तो मार्शल का पैसिव एक्टिवेट हो जाएगा, जिसके कारण उनका केबल मैसअप हो सकता है। और अगर फैनी चली तो ये बहुत बड़ा गैम्बल है एक तरीके से मैं कहूंगा, जो फैनी उठाना। तो यहाँ पे देखना पड़ेगा कि किस तरीके से यूटिलाइज किया जाएगा फैनी को। अगर फैनी अच्छी तरीके से यूटिलाइज होती है तो अच्छा है, अगर नहीं होती है तो फिर यहीं पे दिक्कत आएगा। और मैं इसी फ्रीज की बात कर रहा था, यहाँ पे ये फ्रीज जो है बहुत ज्यादा दिक्कत देने वाला है बार बार, और ये हर बार ही यहाँ पे आएगा। जितने बार भी फैनी इन्वेट करने आएगी या टीम फाइट पे आएगी, तो मार्शल का जो ये पैसिव है ना, ये बहुत ज्यादा अनोइंग है।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, मैं फील कर सकता हूँ। मैं कल ही खेल रहा था गुशन के साथ, और यहाँ पे मार्शल ने इतना ज्यादा एनोइंग किया, जब भी मैं स्किल मार के उसके पास आया था वो दिक्कत हो जाता है। टीम फाइट लेके लापू लापू को थोड़ा सा जो है दिक्कत का सामना करना पड़ा। लापू लापू पीछे की तरफ जाएंगे, सोडा इजीली डोमिनेट कर फर्स्ट ब्लड लेके जाएंगे। सोडा जो बैन होते हैं हमें देखते हैं ना शिंडा, दिस इज द रीजन। सोडा इजीली डोमिनेट कर, उन पर बफ और नर्फ दोनों हुए थे, स्पेसिफिकली नर्फ हुए थे, लेकिन उसके बाद भी जो है अच्छा खासा डैमेज। इसके साथ एक किल और मिलेगा। फेनी जो है करंटली जो अच्छा खासा केबल और अच्छा खासा गेम प्ले का प्रदर्शन करे, तो ये गेम काफी इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है दोनों टीम की तरफ से।
जो बिल्कुल गलती करी उनके जंगल पे आपको नहीं जाना चाहिए था। उनके जंगल एरिया में खासकर अर्ली पे अगर आप जाओगे तो आपको एक्स्ट्रा डैमेज पड़ता है, पहली बात ये। दूसरी बात ये, फैनी वहां पे बहुत ज्यादा उनके पास ऑप्शन रहते हैं केबल्स लगाने के, जिसके कारण आपको दिक्कत आएगी। तो वहां पे जाना अवॉइड करेंगे तो ज्यादा बेटर रहेगा आपके पास। और चलिए यहाँ पे स्टार्ट होता हुआ दिखेगा, स्क्रिमेज थोड़ा सा जरूर इस्तेमाल होगा और आदान प्रदान होंगे। दूसरी साइड पे टॉप लेन पे ऑफ कैमरा फिनिश ऑफ किया जाएगा उनके एमएम को, और एमएम को नहीं, आइजन को यहाँ पे फिनिश ऑफ किया गया है। फैनी मौजूदा रहेगी, टावर का डैमेज बहुत ज्यादा, फ्रीज पड़ेगा और उसी के साथ अच्छा खासा एक डैमेज आता हुआ दिखेगा चलिए टर्टल के तौर पे। और वहां पे इजीली जो है टर्टल लिया जाएगा क्योंकि फैनी के पास एचपी नहीं थी, वो जाएंगे बेस पे, वापिस आएंगे और जब तक वो वापिस आएंगे तब तक टर्टल वो भी लिया जाएगा। चैंग के ऊपर प्रहार होगा, डैमेज देते हुए जाएंगे, रोकने का प्रयास, लेकिन पीछे हटेगी टीम और उसी के साथ रिकॉल की तरफ जाते हुए अकाई।
काफी इंटरेस्टिंग गेम प्ले पिछले मैच के तो हिसाब से दिखा जा रहा है। यहाँ पे देखिए फेनी को फंसा जा रहा है, बफ लेने की पूरा कोशिश करेंगे, फेनी का एचपी बहुत कम है, यहाँ पे हमें अल्टीमेट देखने का मौका दे सकते हैं जी बिल्कुल। यहाँ पे लिलिया को मौत की गांठ उतार दी गई, एचपी काफी ज्यादा कम है मार्शल का, लेकिन उनको भी शायद मौत दे सकते हैं। इसका फोर्ट की अल्टीमेट हो चुका है, फंस चुके हैं सब कुछ, लेकिन यहाँ पे एचपी काफी ज्यादा कम है। फेनी यहाँ पे गेम प्ले कराने की कोशिश करेंगे, लेकिन यहाँ पे डबल किल लेके मार्टिस जाएंगे। देखिए किस तरीके से मार्शल ने गेम को जो है 1 सेकंड में पलट कर रख दिया, जो एडवांटेज था उसको डिसएडवांटेज में बदल दिया।
बिल्कुल, लेकिन क्लॉड के अल्टीमेट का कोई फायदा नहीं हुआ वहां पे, अल्टीमेट मारा जरूर था क्लॉड ने, वो पूरा वेस्ट हो गया। और कहीं ना कहीं ये थोड़ा सा डिफेक्ट मैं कहूंगा अफेक्ट कर सकता है लेट गेम में, अगर एक अच्छा खासा नहीं बनता है मार्शल का अल्टीमेट और क्लॉड का अल्टीमेट, वो कहीं ना कहीं फिर वेस्ट हो जाएंगे। तो बहुत संभल के आपको यूज करना पड़ेगा फैनी को। अब फार्म लेने से फिर दोबारा कोशिश की जाएगी, अच्छा खासा डैमेज आता हुआ दिखेगा। हेड पर स्पिन हमें देखने को मिला है, भी स्किन का इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा, लेकिन पीछे ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन आएगा, उसी के साथ सोरा एक बढ़िया सेट लगाने का प्रयास करेंगे, लेकिन अल्टीमेट के द्वारा यहाँ पे मेज बचती हुई जाएंगे। प्रीवियस फाइटर पे इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा, रोकने का प्रयास, बढ़िया अल्टीमेट, उसी के साथ रोका जाएगा। सीसी का इस्तेमाल, बहुत कम एचपी बचते हुए जाएंगे। फैनी मौजूदा केबल के साथ, क्या उनको रोका जाएगा? जी बिल्कुल, पूरी तरीके से रोकते हुए पीछे से वो डैमेज आएगा और उन्हीं को यहाँ पे खत्म किया जाएगा स्नो को एस के द्वारा। और अब गेम जो है पूरी तरीके से टीम डोमिनेटर 7 उनके कंट्रोल में आ चुका है। 6-1 का स्कोर, रोज और अभी भी स्ट्रगल करती हुई, और अब यहाँ से गेम ना थोड़ा खराब होने लगेगा क्योंकि फैनी अर्ली गेम में ही चलती है और अर्ली गेम अब खत्म होने लगा है धीरे धीरे। हम लोग जो है अब मिड गेम की तरफ जाने वाले कुछ ही देर में। अब एक दो टटल और अगर आते हैं, फैनी को अगर किल्स नहीं मिलते हैं, तो फिर फैनी का जो गेम है वो यहाँ पे एंड होता हुआ हमें दिखेगा।
जी बिल्कुल, यहाँ पे सिचुएशन पहले जैसा फिर से धीरे धीरे होने लगा शिंदा। तो यहाँ पे अभी रोजर को जो काफी ज्यादा है जो है गेम प्ले अच्छे से खेलना पड़ गया। देखिए फिर से इन्वेड किया जा रहा है, पे एचपी काफी ज्यादा कम है। मार्शल का गेम प्ले जो है पहली बार हिल्डा इस बार ये लेके जो दिखा रहे ना टेरर, मतलब लिटरली मुझे टेरर से जो है कुछ याद आ गया। बस हम जो है बोलना वो चाहते बोले इसके साथ एक अच्छा खासा सेट लगा हुआ है। पे मार्टिस ने टाइटल फिर से ले लिया है। यहाँ पे आकाई का अल्टीमेट मिस हो चुका है, उनको पीछे की तरफ बेस की तरफ जाएंगे, फ्लिकर यूज करते हैं, अपने टाइट के अंदर चल जाएंगे। यहाँ पे उनको मौत से तो बच गए, लेकिन टारगेट चला गया। फेनी ने अच्छा खासा केबल का यूज करते हैं पीछे की तरफ गया। यहाँ पे राइट नाउ सिचुएशन फाइट जो बॉट लाइन पे चल रहा है, दोनों एमएम जो है काफी अच्छा गेम प्ले दिखाया, लेकिन आकाई के पास यहाँ पे अल्टीमेट नहीं है। मार्शल ज्यादा करने की कोशिश करें, उनका टीम आ चुका है, फेनी आ चुका है, कोशिश करेंगे मार्शल को मार्क करने की, लेकिन मार्शल यहाँ पे अल्टीमेट यूज करेंगे, फंस चुके हैं। फेनी कोशिश करेंगे बच के टाइट की तरफ जाने की, अच्छा खासा एक डिफेंड जो है मार्शल की तरफ से फिर से देखने को बोला गया। फेनी को मौत दे दी गया, उनको केबल के सहारे जो है अपने बेस तक वापस नहीं भेजा गया, सीधा जो है सीधा डायरेक्टली बेस की तरफ वापस भेज दिया, बोला कुछ ही सेकंड बाद तुम वापस आना, तुम्हें रिकॉल करने की क्या ही जरूरत।
जो बिल्कुल बहुत बढ़िया तरीके से जो है एग्जीक्यूशन हुआ वहां पे, मार्शल का अल्टीमेट बचाया उनके साथ, लेकिन यहाँ पे टॉप लेन की तरफ क्या लाखों बच पाएंगे, क्वेश्चन नहीं रहने वाला है। डेफिमेशन मारा जाएगा, उसी के साथ फिनिश ऑफ किया गया। दूसरी साइड पे अब देखना पड़ेगा किस तरीके से जो फाइट वन फोल्ड होती हुई जा रही है अभी भी, लेकिन टरेट वो अभी भी मौजूदा रहेंगे, तो टरेट के ऊपर थोड़ी सी बढ़त बनाने की जरूरत रहेगी। बॉटम लेन की तरफ दिक्कत हो सकती है, मार्शल मौजूदा है, यहाँ पे देखना पड़ेगा क्या यहाँ पे मैट्रिक्स लगाएंगी कि नहीं। रिकॉल का इस्तेमाल किया है उन्होंने, और उनको भी पता है कि यहाँ पे अंदर जाना अभी इस समय फायदे का सौदा नहीं रहने वाला है।
जी बिल्कुल, यहाँ पे टेरर देखिए ना, आप भले अपने साइड के बुश में नहीं गए, लेकिन वो सीधा जैसे ही जिस तरीके से क्लॉड ने यहाँ पे रिटायर्ड लेने की कोशिश किया, वो ऑपोजिट की बुश में चले गए चेक करने की वहां पे कोई घात बना के बैठा तो नहीं है अम्बुश करने के लिए बुश के अंदर। वो काफी अच्छे गेम सेंस को दर्शाता है, जो जोनिंग करके विजन दे रहे। तो राइट नाउ मैं कहना चाहूंगा दो मैच देख रहा हूँ, पहला मैच और सेकंड मैच में टेरर ने जो है भाई दिल जीत लिया। इसके साथ यहाँ पे फिर से अल्टीमेट हो चुका है, यहाँ पे फैनी जो है फ्रीज हो चुके हैं, लेकिन कोई फायदा नहीं हुआ। अगर थोड़ा सा बाद अल्टीमेट तो यहाँ पे फायदा था, अनस्टेपेबल लेके जाएंगे मार्टिस। फैनी को फिर से बफ नहीं मिला, बिना बफ के फैनी जो है राइट नाउ बस केबल का यूज करते हुए अपने बेस से निकल के मिड टर्न तक आएंगे, फिर से उनको बेस की तरफ वापस जाना पड़ेगा क्योंकि उनके पास एनर्जी जो है बचेगा नहीं। सिचुएशन काफी ज्यादा टफ हो चुका है, 9-11 का स्कोर हो चुका है। इस बार टर्रेट पे फिर से फोकस करेंगे, यहाँ पे 16 जो है अल्टीमेट लगाने की सेट लगाने की कोशिश करेंगे, लेकिन वहाँ पे पीछे की तरफ जाएंगे। लिलिया एचपी काफी ज्यादा कम है, यहाँ पे बिलियंस का यूज करते हुए पीछे की तरफ जाएंगे। तो सिचुएशन अभी काफी ज्यादा टफ है। मार्शल पूरा पोक कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे, रेट्रीट टेरर जो पूरा पोक कर रहे हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पे शायद उनको मौत दिया जा सकता है, कोशिश करेंगे, लेकिन बहुत ही अच्छा खासा काफी कमाल का जो आउट प्ले करते हुए पीछे की तरफ वापस आए मार्शल।
जी बिल्कुल, और इस समय देखिए जो टरेट है वो थोड़ा सा एडवांटेज पे चला गया है रोजोर की तरफ। अब टीम जो है ना डोमिनेटर 7 वो कहीं ना कहीं किल्स के पीछे जाती है और उनको वो थोड़ा सा फिक्स करने का जरूरत है। किल्स के बजाय आपको फोकस करना चाहिए टावर के ऊपर, बॉटम लाइन के ऊपर फोकस जरूर किया जाएगा, टावर यहाँ पे लेने का प्रयास, और इसी की मैं बात कर रहा था। अब आपके पास बढ़िया खासा एडवांटेज रहेगा, हैवी स्पिन आएगा जरूर, पेट्रिक्स मौजूदा रहेंगी, लेकिन उनको रोकते हुए बॉटम का जो टरेट है वो ले लिया गया है। और अब यहाँ पे जो ओइली शील्ड है वो निकाल दी जाए तो उसके साथ साथ एक बढ़िया प्लस पॉइंट आपके जो है हित में गेम जो है वो पूर्ण रूप से आने लगेगा।
जी बिल्कुल, यहाँ पे फैनी जो है पूरा कोशिश करेंगे पोक करने का। अभी मिडलैंड के टारगेट पे जो है डोमिनेट 7 मेरे हिसाब से फोकस करना चाहिए क्योंकि मिडलैंड का टारगेट बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। इससे आपका जंगल एरिया जो है वो एक्सपेंड हो जाता है। तो मिडलैंड का टारगेट बचाने की और यहाँ पे मिडलैंड टारगेट को खत्म करने की जो दोनों टीम की तरफ से कोशिश है यहाँ पे देखना पड़ेगा। इसके साथ साथ यहाँ पे देखिए रिकॉल शो ऑफ जो है पिछले मैच भी हमें देखने को मौका मिला था, इस बार भी देखने को मिला है। यहाँ पे देखिए फिर से जो है बुश जोनिंग करके बैठे हुए फेनी का बफ इस बार नहीं मिल रहा है। अल्टीमेट अच्छा खासा है, अल्टीमेट के अंदर यहाँ पे सब लोग रुक के बैठे हुए, मार्शल का अल्टीमेट अच्छा खासा यूज हो रहा है, लेकिन एडवांटेज थोड़ा सा देखने को नहीं मिल रहा है। गेम डोमिनेट जरूर कर रहे हैं, लेकिन एक मस्त वाला अल्टीमेट जो हम लोग जो है उम्मीद करते हैं मार्शल जब लिया जाता है, वो चीज जो है शायद कि गेम खत्म होने से पहले एक बार देखने को जरूर मौका जरूर दिया जाए शिंगा।
जो बिल्कुल देखने वाली बात हुई है, काई मौजूदा रहेंगे यहाँ पे, मिड के टरेट के ऊपर फोकस किया जा रहा है इस समय, और अभी थोड़ा सा जो है वो मिड का टरेट बचाने के लिए कोशिश कर रही है टीम। पूरी तरीके से 3 बंदे मौजूदा रहेंगे, लेकिन देखना पड़ेगा किस तरीके से। एक बड़ी अल्टीमेट लगाएंगे 16, लेकिन उनको डिनाई किया जाएगा हैवी स्पिन के साथ टावर के अंदर, और ये जो टावर का डैमेज है वो बहुत ज्यादा चुभेगा, जिसके कारण पूरी तरीके से वो फिनिश ऑफ होंगे। यहाँ पे दूसरी तरफ फैनी को फिनिश ऑफ किया जाएगा, ब्लेजिंग जो का बेहतरीन अल्टीमेट का तो जो है कमाल सैनी की तरफ से, और बढ़िया तरीके से डबल किल निकाल दिया है क्लॉड ने, और इसी के साथ एक बढ़िया जो है यहाँ पे क्रोजन साइट वो बना लिया है। अब जो डैमेज है वो बढ़िया तरीके से अटैक स्पीड जो है वो आने लगेगा। लॉर्ड का आगमन हो चुका है, मिड का टरेट जा चुका है, और इस समय आइटमाइजेशन की बात करें तो ट्रिनिटी कंप्लीट हो चुका है क्लॉड का, और अब इसी के साथ वो या तो फ्रीजिंग जाएंगे या तो फिर कहीं ना कहीं जो है विंड ऑफ नेचर की तरफ जाना चाहेंगे।
राइट नाउ भाई सिचुएशन ऐसा है कि लॉर्ड अगर बॉटलेन से जाता है द सिचुएशन विल बी वेरी टफ बिकॉज होली शील्ड नहीं है। होली शील्ड नहीं है तो लॉर्ड को पूरा एडवांटेज के साथ टीम फाइट देखने का मौका दिया जा रहा है। आका ही जाए तो एग्रेसिवली गेम करने के लिए लापो लापो यहाँ पे ज्वाइन कर चुके हैं। एचपी काफी ज्यादा कम है यहाँ पे क्लाउड का अल्टीमेट हो चुका है, लेकिन वो अल्टीमेट जो है काफी दर्द देने वाला है। फेनी का एचपी बहुत ज्यादा कम है, यहाँ पे मार्शल पूरा कोशिश करेंगे फेनी को जो यहाँ पे निकाल लिया जाए, लेकिन वो सक्षम नहीं होंगे। फेनी अपने केबल को लगाते हुए जो है इस बार एनिमीज को मारते हुए नहीं अपने बेस की तरफ जाते हुए नजर आएंगे। इसके साथ लॉर्ड जो है ले लिए गए। गेम काफी ज्यादा टफ, पिछले मैच में टफ तो था, लेकिन इस गेम में प्रेशर जो है पिछले मैच से भी ज्यादा बन चुका है। तो सिचुएशन काफी टफ है। होली शील्ड नहीं है, यहाँ पे फोकस किया जाएगा मिड लेन के ट्राइड के ऊपर, बॉट लाइन टॉप लेन के ट्राइड के ऊपर, ताकि जितना से जितना ज्यादा होली शील्ड को यहाँ पे निकाल लिया जाए। बाउंटी जो है क्लॉट के ऊपर आ चुका है, तो राइट नाउ 1200 गोल्ड मिलेंगे अगर क्लॉट को यहाँ पे जो है मौत दिया जाता है। तो ये सिचुएशन ऐसा रहेगा कि बाउंटी के ऊपर अगर थोड़ा सा डिपेंडेंट होकर खेलते तो यहाँ पे शायद उनको जीतने की मौका दिया जाएगा। यहाँ पे मार्टिस देखिए फेनी को पोक करने के लाएंगे, फेनी अपने केवल लगेगा बीच की तरफ वापस जाएंगे कि उनके पास अभी कोई मौका या चारा नहीं है। टारगेट के अंदर उनको जो एंगेज किया जा रहा है, उनका काम अभी राइट नाउ जो है उनका केबल के जरिए जो है यहाँ पे बस पुश और टरेट को जो है फोकस करके सेव करने की कोशिश किया जा रहा है। क्लॉड का देखिए यहाँ पे राइट नाउ जो है जेंजी का जो है डैमेज आउटपुट काफी ज्यादा आ चुका है। यहाँ पे अगर जाएंगे फेनी के पास में और टिक नहीं पाएंगे, उनको मौत लेके जाएंगे। डैमेज आउटपुट क्लॉड का देखिए, पिछला मैच में क्लॉड हमने उस तरफ देखा था और इस मैच में हम इस तरफ देख रहे हैं। तो डिपेंड्स प्लेयर ऑन प्लेयर, स्किल बेस्ड डैमेज जो है, स्किल जो है मैटर करता है। वो चीज देखिए यहाँ पे फिर से एक और किल शायद यहाँ पे लेके जाएंगे, बस मौका नहीं, मास्टर किल लेके जाएंगे। एचपी काफी ज्यादा कम है, क्लॉड का पीछे की तरफ जाएंगे, हील करके आएंगे। लॉर्ड जो ऑलरेडी बॉटल की तरफ पहुंच चुके, तो मिलियन का टारगेट पे बचने की कोई संभावना नहीं है। जी बिल्कुल मिलियन का टारगेट ले लिया जाएगा, मिलियंस अंदर जाएंगे तो होली शील्ड यहाँ पे खत्म हो सकता है। तो गेम जो है काफी ज्यादा खत्म होने की संभावना यहाँ पे है राइट नाउ।
जो बिल्कुल बहुत ही बढ़िया तरीके से अल्टीमेट का इस्तेमाल किया, वहां पे बहुत अच्छा एक गोल्डन आवर का इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा टीममेट को बचाने के लिए। बाल बाल बचते हुए गए मार्टिस, और इस समय गेम जो है बहुत ही बेहतरीन तरीके से टीम डोमिनेटर 7 उनके हित में जाता हुआ 16-5 का अंक यहाँ पे चलता हुआ जा रहा है, लेकिन बात की जाए टीम डोमिनेट जिस तरीके से गेम प्ले दिखाया था पिछले गेम में डोमिनेट करते हुए, इस गेम में भी अभी वही चल रहा है। फार्म डिफरेंस फिर दोबारा से वही स्थिति यहाँ पे आती हुई बनती हुई जा रही है और इसी के साथ ब्लू बफ लेने के लिए कोशिश करना चाहेंगे। फैनी को इस बार मिल जरूर जाएगा, दूसरी तरफ से देखना पड़ेगा। काई हैवी स्पिन का इस्तेमाल किया गया है, बहुत अच्छा रोटेशन, लेकिन उसके साथ बैकअप ना होने के कारण उसका कोई उपयोग नहीं होगा और उसी के साथ आइजन को यहाँ पे खत्म कर दिया गया है। इस समय क्लॉड उनके पास बहुत बेहतरीन डैमेज, पूरी तरीके से जो एचपी गायब होगी और यहाँ पे देखिए जिस तरीके से खत्म कर दिया गया है, भून दिया है, मेल्ट किया गया है बटर की तरह। ज़ेंजी इस समय बहुत बेहतरीन तरीके से खेलते हुए और इनका गेम प्ले बहुत बेहतरीन तरीके से आता वो डैमेज यहाँ पे दर्शाते हुए, वो डोमिनेशन यहाँ पे आता हुआ और इसी के साथ फैनी एक बार कोशिश करना जरूर चाहेंगे। अंदर की तरफ गई है, एस डैमेज देते हुए जरूर देखेंगे। केबल का इस्तेमाल करते हुए उनको पेस की तरफ जाना पड़ेगा। तो बात करें टॉप का इन्वेटर, तो वहां पे जो है डैमेज वो जरूर आता हुआ जा रहा है। मिनट्स आ चुके हैं, टॉप की इन्वेटर टरेट की एचपी आधी हो चुकी है। मिड के टरेट की बात करें तो वो भी वहां पे दिक्कत में रहेगी। फैनी केबल का इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा, एस दिक्कत में पड़ सकते हैं। ब्रेन्स का इस्तेमाल करते हुए बचेंगे पीछे से, फैनी को रोकने का प्रयास किया जाएगा। उसके साथ क्या मारा जाएगा, गोल्डन एवर का इस्तेमाल किया गया है। यहाँ पे अल्टीमेट लगाएंगे, बिल्कुल फैनी को खत्म किया जाएगा। डबल किल लेने का प्रयास, क्या मुक्ति मिलेगी कोशिश, लेकिन टावर का डैमेज के कारण पीछे हटना पड़ेगा और बार बार बचते हुए अभी टीम को जो है बैक ऑफ करना पड़ेगा।
जी बिल्कुल, यहाँ पे जानजी जो है यहाँ पे जैन जी की तरह गेम प्ले जो यहाँ पे हमें देखने को मौका दे रहे हैं। इसके साथ लॉर्ड लेंगे इस बार। गेम जो है शिंदा काफी टक्कर का होने वाला है क्योंकि गेम पे लॉर्ड आएंगे और इस तरीके से अगर वो लोग मेल्ट होते रहे, जिस तरीके से आपने कहा बटर की तरह यहाँ पे जो है मेल्ट किया जा रहा है गर्म चाकू के ऊपर रख के, वो चीज यहाँ पे देखने को मौका दिया गया। तो कुछ नहीं हो सकता, आकाई देखिए टैंक है, लेकिन यहाँ पे ऐसा लग रहा है जैसे जो आप जैसे बोल रहे थे ना बटर इस तरीके से मेल्ट हो रहे। सिचुएशन इतना टफ है राइट नाउ कि यहाँ पे जेंजी को जो है लिटरली जो है उनको मौत देना पड़ेगी इस गेम को अगर बचाना है तो। क्योंकि आप बाकी हीरोज को संभाल सकते हो, लेकिन एक मार्क्समैन अगर फुल फॉर्म हो जाए, स्पेशली क्लॉड जैसा हीरो, वो इजीली जो है अकेला 3v1 भी कर सकता है, तब भी उसको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, जाएगा मार के वापस आने की क्षमता रखता है। तो उस सिचुएशन पे अभी मार्क जो है उनकी एमएम को करना बहुत ही ज्यादा जरूरी है।
जी बिल्कुल, और यहाँ पे देखिए जिस तरीके से कोशिश करना चाहती है फैनी, लेकिन उनको रोकने का प्रयास किया जाएगा। दूसरी साइड से टॉप लेन से जो है वो लॉर्ड मार्च कर रहा है। मिनियंस देखिए कितने सारे यहाँ पे आ रहे हैं बॉटम लेन की तरफ, मिड लेन की तरफ, हर जगह से सिर्फ मिनियन ही मिनियन की बारिश हो रही है। अब आपके पास होली शील्ड भी नहीं है डिफेंड करने के लिए, जिसके कारण जो प्रेशर है वो बिल्कुल भी कम नहीं होने वाला है। चलिए उसी के साथ मिनियंस का आगमन होते हुए हमें दिखेगा। एक बढ़िया सेट की कमी रहेगी सोरा की तरफ से, तो कोशिश ये रहेगी सोरा की तरफ से एक बढ़िया अल्टीमेट आता हुआ दिखेगा। गोल्डन आवर का इस्तेमाल किया जाएगा, लेकिन फायदा नहीं, टीम उनके पीछे फंसी नहीं है। दूसरी साइड पे डैमेज आएगा, हैवी स्पिन का इस्तेमाल करते हुए टावर के अंदर लेके आएंगे, क्या वो डैमेज पर्याप्त रहेगा? कोशिश पूरी है पीछे की तरफ से, लेवल के लिए यहाँ पे ले चुके हैं। एक बढ़िया सेटअप आएगा क्लॉड से, ट्रिपल किल, मेनियक लेने का प्रयास, लेकिन क्लॉड वो यहाँ पे लॉक इन करेंगे बेस को और उसी के साथ टीम बहुत ही बढ़िया खेलती हुए इस गेम को अपने नाम करती हुई गई है और टीम डोमिनेटर 7 इस बेस्ट ऑफ 3 की सीरीज को अपने नाम करती हुई TU0 के साथ क्लीन स्वीप यहाँ पे दिया है और बेहतरीन गेम प्ले इनकी तरफ से आता हुआ जय।
जी बिल्कुल राइट ना, आपने एक चीज देखा एंड गेम पे डाइवर्शन देखा किस तरीके से किया गया। डाइवर्शन करके वहां पे वो ऐसा लगा कि वो यहाँ पे एग्रेसिव करके खुद को मौत के हवाले कर रहे, लेकिन अब मैं बोल रहा था शिंदा जब कास्टिंग कर रहे थे कि पीछे से बॉट लेन दो मिनियंस के सारे गेम को जो है जब तक उनको रियलाइज हुआ कि वहां पे वो डाइवर्शन था तब तक वो गेम खत्म कर दिया गया। बहुत ही प्यारा सा एक डाइवर्शन यूज किया गया है, वो गेम प्ले काफी ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग था और इस तरह से डोमिनेटर 7 ने जिस तरह से गेम को डोमिनेट किया है काफी अच्छा खासा टीम लग रहा है। उनका पीक, उनका गेम प्ले स्टाइल, जिस तरीके से उन्होंने अलग अलग हीरोज लेके गेम प्ले दिखाया, ऐसा लग नहीं रहा था कि जो एक होते हैं ना जैसे सिंपली सिंगल हीरो टारगेट खेलते हैं उस तरीके का हीरोज नहीं है। यहाँ पे उनका मतलब बहुत ज्यादा हीरोज पे ऑप्शन है। वो लोग गेम पे अगर स्पेसिफिक कोई हीरो बैन होता है दूसरे हीरो लेके वो गेम को निकाल के लेके जा सकते हैं, तो उनका मैचेस देखने का जो है काफी ज्यादा बेसब्री से इंतजार रहेगा शिमला।
जी बिल्कुल, और इसी के साथ में यहाँ पे एक बेंचमार्क सेट करती हुई गई है टीम डोमिनेटर 7, जिस तरीके का गेम प्ले था इनका, तो कहीं ना कहीं टीम रोज इस बात को भूलेगी नहीं और आई होप कि ये इस चीज से जरूर सीखे और कहीं ना कहीं मेरे को लगता है ये थोड़े से ग्रजेस अभी बनते हुए हमें दिखेंगे, हेल्दी ग्रजेस, तो वो बढ़िया रहता है। टीम के बीच में एक राइवलरी होना वो बहुत बढ़िया रहता है जय, और आई थिंक यहाँ से एक नई राइवलरी शुरू होती हुई हमें दिख रही है और जब भी इनके मैचेस होंगे नेक्स्ट टाइम पे तो आई होप टीम रोज ओवर इनको एक अच्छा जवाब देगी। लेकिन अभी के लिए विक्ट्री यहाँ पे जाएगी टीम डोमिनेशन 7 की तरफ से और उनको कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस ये मैच जीतने के लिए। उसी के साथ आज के ये आखिरी मैच यहाँ पे समाप्त होते हुए जाएंगे मोमा वैमअप क्लैश सीरीज में। ये आखिरी मैच था, उसी के साथ बैटल फॉर द क्राउन जो टूर्नामेंट है वो यहाँ पे एक्टिव हो चुका है गाइस। रजिस्ट्रेशन यहाँ पे ओपन हो चुकी है, तो अपनी टीम बनाना, रजिस्ट्रेशन करना ना भूलें। मिलेंगे आपको एक नई स्क्रीम से, एक नए टूर्नामेंट के साथ। तब तक के लिए लेंगे आप सभी से विदा और कहेंगे आप सभी को शुभ रात्रि, टाटा, बाय बाय। जय भाई, जाने से पहले 2 लाइन।
जी बिल्कुल, अभी जाइए जल्दी से जाके अलगम्बो स्पोर्ट्स जो है उनका डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर जो जल्दी से जल्दी ज्वाइन कीजिए, अपना टीम को रेडी कीजिए, क्योंकि आप लोग खेलेंगे मैच और हम लोग करेंगे कास्टिंग। बेसब्री से इंतजार रहेगा आप लोगों का कि आप लोग आइए और टूर्नामेंट में मैच खेलिए और हम लोग को एक अच्छे कास्टिंग का जो मौका दीजिए। गुड नाइट।
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to my life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I don't felt this in ages, and I know my patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to my mom life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I haven't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You're stronger.
Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. your bed, round my